what's up, everybody? Welcome to G.W.R.'s coverage of WWE Crown Jewel. We're watching along in reaction. It's just now getting ready to start. Hey, how's it going, Marcus? Marcus and Kelly are watching. Marcus says solid card.
Yeah, we'll start off with Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Lashley and Lesnar are going to be at the kickoff.
I can tell you why that is. So Lesnar can get this done. So Lesnar can get on his private plane and go back home.
Get back to his ranch.
Go back home. I'm serious.
Oh no,
they've done stuff like that before.
Oh yeah, Lesnar don't like. Lesnar likes being at home. He likes being on his ranch, and
I love this version of Lesnar though.
He's himself.
Yeah,
more. Really, you know what I mean? Comes out, looks like a damn lumberjack or whatever.
But this is interesting. You know, you got basically right now, both of them are baby faces right now. So,
are you surprised they're starting off with this show? Other than like what you said, that so Lesnar can get out of there. But I mean, this is a big match to kick off the show with.
Well, I think the rumor is that this feud's going to continue. So, maybe. Maybe go on to the Royal Rumble and some other matches and stuff. So,
okay. I still can't believe that this first match. Scrappy, he's huge. Lesnar's just as big, if not a little bit bigger.
Could you imagine that Lashley was real close to signing here recently to do knuckle fighting?
I wouldn't want to get in the ring with him and do bare knuckle.
But the big key with that is, and I'm not saying he couldn't, Chris, but these guys are big and they're strong, and I know he could throw a punch. The question is, could he take a punch?
Yeah. Well, Lashley done some MMA.
True.
So he now it's not bare knuckle, but it's them real small gloves. Yeah. So I mean, he's been hit with some of that. But look how big Lesnar was, and what was Lesnar's biggest problem in the UFC? Didn't like getting hit in the face. No. I don't know many people that like it, but he really couldn't take getting hit in the face. No, if he could get you down and use his size, and he could just pound on you.
Yep.
But on the feet, he wasn't real comfortable on the feet because he didn't take getting hit in the face real good. I say that, but he was also, I mean, he was a UFC champion.
They said Kurt Angle could take Big Show down, and Big Show couldn't get up from him.
Oh, I don't know.
But I mean, just the mass size of Big Show, that's amazing, I think.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing, but it don't surprise me just because of who Kurt Angle is and was. That dude only won the Olympics with a broken neck. I think some people think that was just a gimmick. No, that's the truth.
But then
he's broken his back like 5 different times. He said,
he broke his neck and stuff another 4 or 5 times in the WWE.
Yep.
Which I didn't know till
So that documentary thing, yeah. Yeah, he really broke his neck amateur wrestling at the Olympic trials, and he went on to wrestle in the Olympics. I mean, I'm gonna check our sound real quick. That was something I hadn't done. I'm sure it's probably all right. Or
I hadn't got to tell you, Chris, but last night during that match, it was a real good match. Rey Mysterio against Gunther. Gunther threw him in some vicious body slams. I mean, vicious. And
you said some vicious body slams?
Yeah, and then he went to throw him again, and he blocked it. He took his body, he took his legs and his arms and wrapped them around Gunther, and Gunther couldn't get him off him. And I'd never seen that before. The counter to that, it was pretty interesting. It was a hell of a match. It was about a 20-25 minute match. And
which match on this card are you looking forward to the most? I know it's a pretty solid card.
The thing that's got me intrigued is what they're going to do with Roman Reigns and it's Jake, right?
No, it's Logan.
Logan. I get them confused. Sorry, but Logan. That's really got me interested because I think they've got something big planned. I'm also interested in the story with the Bray Wyatt. There's some good matches. There's the women's match with Bayley. I think that's I can't remember. Is it? I think Falls Count Anywhere or something like that. I know it's a stipulation match. Maybe last woman standing. I can't remember what it was now.
Marcus Fine said this match and Cage.
Yeah, the cage match with that should be interesting.
That's the two matches he's looking forward to the most. I'm still surprised they're kicking off the show with this match.
Yeah.
This is tell you what, because if these guys do what I think they're going to do, it could really set the bar high for the rest of the card. But I know it's not the same WWE independent, but we've seen that independent shows if you have a big match like that, it can elevate everybody else the rest of the card.
Well, that's what Billy Ray said. He always wanted to be. He loved being in the first match. To be able to come to the back, say top of that. He said the first match is he thinks the first match and the last match are the two most important matches. The first match sets the tone, and the last match is the last impression that you give the fans. He thinks them are the two important matches.
No, I agree. And like I said, we've doing the independent wrestling. We've seen it because like that was last DCCW show that first match set the bar for the whole evening. And then the main event was awesome and closed out the show great.
But one thing Billy did say, he said he loved being in the first match. He said it don't make no difference if you're on a WrestleMania card and you're the second match or third match. Every match is important. And he said because he teases and he said, but I'm being serious. He said, well, the main reason Chris Jericho left WWE because he got his panties in a bunch about him and Kevin Owens not being the main event or the first match on WrestleMania. It was the second match. And that's why he got mad and left. That's what started it all.
Marcus said that they started last night at WCWO with Blake and Dalton, champ versus champ.
Did they?
I bet you that was a good match. I've seen some photos and stuff of it. We didn't. Marcus posted. We didn't get to make it to that one. We'll be down at the Dub tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that.
We got a heck of a card tomorrow.
Yeah. And he didn't even tell us all the matches. So I mean, we still got big spear by Lashley right off the bat. I'll tell you what, people don't give Lesnar the credit of how good he really is.
Oh, Lesnar. Billy Ray says Lesnar's probably one of the best sellers in wrestling.
Everybody just wants. A lot of people hate on him because he's
part-time.
He's part-time, but hey, dude's he's one of the best things they got. I mean, he's one of the best they got going. Him already through the guardrail. Well, it's not even guardrail there, but through the barrier. Do they got all the announcers there today?
I hadn't even noticed who's there. I would bet you just.
Well, looks like they had two tables out there.
Well, I think they had a Saudi Arabia table. I thought
that looked like the one guy.
Looks like
the English guy. I can't think of his name. Wade Barrett.
Yeah, it looked like Wade's out there.
Yeah, I figured it might be Cole and what's his name, Graves.
Yeah, I figured it'd be Cole and Graves. I know Graves.
Cole's out there, so right now it's Cole and Barrett.
Did you see where Graves' wife had a miscarriage?
Oh, okay. No, I didn't see that.
She had a miscarriage, and so now he did the show Monday night though. But
yeah, Marcus, I did know that Brock was married to Sable. And it's weird because there's a lot of people that don't know that. It's kind of weird. Yeah, that's where he wants to be. He wants to be back home on his ranch with his wife. He's not. From what I hear about him, he likes. He don't get out of the house a whole lot other than like for the shows and stuff. He likes being there. Here he goes with his suplexes.
He's not a big people person.
No. And a lot of people don't. Yeah, there's a Saudi Arabia table, the other table. I don't think a lot of people realize that Brock was big like this when he was in college. Yes. I wouldn't have wanted to step out on the mountain and wrestle him in amateur wrestling because he was huge. A lot of kids in the front row. That's pretty cool. A lot of times you see a lot of adults in the front row. You see a lot of kids in the front row there. You see some adults too. There's a lot of little kids up front.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty cool. I wonder wonder if that's some kind of group or something. Because look how many of them are all sitting
Yeah,
together.
there's a lot of kids. More than there's usually always a lot of
Yeah.
kids. There's more than.
I mean,
most
especially
shows.
sitting up front like that.
Yeah.
There's a whole group of Pablo. He always does that. Ooh, big clothesline. Lesnar going outside the ring, or Lashley going outside the ring after. He picked him up like it's nothing.
No.
These guys are, what's he doing to do here? Oh, took him right to the ring post.
And that's a post.
Yep. Yeah, it's not. They don't have that big like lighting thing around them like they do at some of them.
I think Triple H is trying to get away from that. I think he's wanting to go more to the regular ring.
He likes the more old school look. They still put LED lights around that post, but it's not like the big.
No, not the big ones.
Oh, Jared, hey, can someone go to Walmart and send Vinny some damn money so I don't have to keep paying for stuff?
Jared's gonna go broke taking care of Vinny.
You didn't realize when you're going to Colorado, you're gonna have to take care of Vinny as well, did you? Get him back tonight. You guys are gonna be in the same ring. Take a little bit of the money back. So didn't they make a pact that they were going to help? They were going to team up on everybody else till it got down to
Them two.
them two. I ain't gonna lie.
You got the hurt lock.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish we was down there because I'd love to see. I'd like to see that match. I think that's gonna be a great match with them two and them 4 other guys.
I think Jared and Vinny need to try to get a deal with Hulu or something for a show.
Been outstanding. Oh yeah, Jared, you're still there. Them posts you got the videos you've been putting out are awesome.
Been outstanding.
Yeah, that's true. Mark said normal ring post because of the cage.
Yep, that's true. I didn't think about that. Is he gonna take him out?
He's had that hurt lock for a while, has he? You see him have to re-grip his hands. That can't be easy.
That's a big neck.
Yeah. Brock's wide.
And usually he's putting on somebody smaller than him. And this guy's not smaller than him. Lesnar's not smaller.
And look at Lesnar selling it.
Oh, Lesnar's one of the best sellers. That's true.
Lesnar down to one knee. It's not going to be over this quick.
What if they would do that?
Got two. Didn't get the third one.
I don't think anybody's ever broke the hurt lock that I can remember. I'm not.
I think it's getting ready to be broke.
I think so.
Got to the ropes.
On a kickoff.
Oh, Lesnar got the win. Kicked off the rope while Lashley had the hurt lock and kicked it off. They fell backwards and Lesnar was on top of him and
got the win.
He kept Lashley kept the hurt lock and basically pinned himself kind of. That's a different finishing.
Yep. I don't mind the finish. I think it's a little quick though.
Yeah. I agree. I liked what was going on. I'd like to see a little bit more of it, but that is a unique finish.
That's a Dusty Rhodes finish. They did that. They've done that a few times back. I know Marcus would know that. They did that a lot in NWA. Not a lot, but they definitely did it.
Hey, what's up, Rob Scott? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I like the match. The match was good. It's just I agree. I think it was a little short. But I thought both of them looked real good. And that was like I said, I like the finish, but I agree with you. It was a little short.
Well, the last time they faced, Lashley beat him. There was some shenanigans. Now he lost this one, so that they probably did this to set up a.
Marcus said, "Yep, old school finish."
Yep, that's old school. That's old Dusty finish.
Oh, Lashley's not done.
And
Get him back in the hurt
even
lock.
though Lesnar had won, he was still down there selling.
Yep.
That's what some of these guys on the independents and the young wrestlers is. I mean, selling is the most important thing. It really is.
Lashley has him back in that hurt lock and has Lesnar down on both knees here. Yeah, they're definitely setting up another one.
Yeah.
Rob Scott says that he thinks the Logan Paul versus Roman match will be surprisingly good.
I think it'll be good. And
You had to feel it all for the last 3 or 4 days that something big is going to happen.
something big. I think something's going to happen. I don't know. What if The Rock shows up and cost him the belt?
Oh, yeah. Or do you think maybe Jake Paul gets involved?
I think Jake Paul's going to get involved in some way. And of course, Sammy's not there, but the other Usos are. Which I'm saying Sammy's an Uso. I've lost my mind. Sammy Uso.
Rob Scott said, you have to know how to sell. That is so true. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Lesnar, look at him. He's still in the ring. He's still in the ring selling it. And Lashley just now walked out.
Well, I guarantee if Lashley got a hold of me or you, we'd never get up. So, I mean, he should be selling.
Yeah. Like I said, I thought it was a good match. I just wish it would have went a little longer.
Yep. But I think it did what they wanted it to do. It accomplished what they wanted.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to be the next match?
I don't know.
Advertising War Games. Oh, they're doing that at Survivor Series,
yes,
aren't they?
Yes. There'll be 2 matches. I assume it's going to be a men's match and a women's match. I assume.
I think so. I think something interesting is going to happen with Bray Wyatt today too. After that promo he had last night on SmackDown, I know it was recorded.
Well, there's been a lot of speculation who's behind that mask. They said that his brother wears an earring exactly like the one that guy in the mask had on. So
maybe Bo Dallas is Uncle Howdy.
Maybe.
Rob Scott says y'all the coolest father and son duo in the podcast game. Appreciate that, Rob.
Appreciate that. I don't know about being cool. I'm old.
If you're just joining us, just had the first match of Crown Jewel. Brock Lesnar got the win over Bobby Lashley, but Lashley had Lesnar in a hurt lock for what, a good 2-3 minutes at least.
Then he hit it
and
after
got it
the match.
again.
That one after the match, but he had it on tight.
And Lashley kind of pinned himself.
Yep.
Holding on that hurt lock while he's on the back.
Yeah, old school Dusty finish.
Rob said, "You the man, Tony."
I'm OG, but it stands for Old Gonzos.
And then if you're pro wrestling, well, I don't know if we'll be live tomorrow. Don't think we're going to be live tomorrow, but we'll be airing a show that we're going to be at tomorrow, probably on Monday, because I don't think we're going to have the internet access to go live tomorrow, but we are going to be at a wrestling show tomorrow. And we'll big WCWO Veterans Benefit Show.
Great card.
Has a great card. Looking forward to that. So I'll put out a post sometime tomorrow to let everybody know when we'll be airing it. I'm shooting for probably Monday evening, probably around like 7 o'clock or something.
Like I said, if we can get down there and we can work out something and we can go live, we will. Yeah, we're not expecting that though.
Yeah, and if we get down there and find out we can go live, or that we are going to go live, I'll make a post to let everybody know that we'll be going live. But please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. We greatly appreciate it. Also, like and follow us on Facebook and Twitch. We appreciate that as well. We appreciate everybody's support that we get. And we appreciate everybody tuning in and watching some wrestling with us. Waiting for the second match. This is the thing that's weird to me still, is the commercials in between. Because I'm used to the old school pay-per-views where it's just you see the match and then be a couple promotional videos and then you're on the next match. Now they have have little commercials, which I understand why, because Peacock's paying a lot of money. Damage Control.
It's going to be is this the tag team match or?
It looks like it's a tag team match.
I like their outfits.
Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Yeah, them outfits are pretty cool.
I mean, because they got to be completely covered there. So, but I like them. I like the outfits. Yeah, they lost the tag team titles Monday night.
Yeah, I saw that match.
It was a good
match.
match.
I didn't see the whole match. I saw some of that.
It was a pretty good match. It was a pretty good tag match. Of course, Asuka and
because this is only what is this not like the only like the second or third crown jewel that the women have been able to be on, isn't it?
Third or fourth, I think.
Okay, damn, it's been that long. Because I remember the first one. I thought it was just a couple years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see the whole match, but I saw toward the end of the match, I saw this part here that they're showing.
It was a good match. It was pretty solid. Crowd was behind it pretty good. It was a pretty good match.
Yeah, what I saw of it looked real good. Bliss hits that move.
Twisted Bliss.
That was nice too. Is that who they're wrestling today?
Yeah. They just added this a couple days ago.
Pablo.
I think there's 8 matches on the card.
Rob Scott says Asuka and Alexa should retain the titles. You think they'll retain the titles? Or you think
I think they probably should. I don't understand what they're doing with Damage Control. I do think both of these guys are finally starting to get comfortable and getting better, but they've lost a lot. And the same thing with Bailey. I almost think Bailey's got to win today.
Yeah. He's having fun. He's having fun out there now. Once it came out of the room. Looks like their outfits kind of match as well, so it's probably going to look pretty cool.
I'd like to see them go back to the old Asuka character where she's more vicious.
Yeah. Marcus Fine said, "Never thought I would ever see Asuka and Bliss as a team." Yeah, I don't think I ever really thought that thought that either. But
no, really, the team should be Sky and Asuka. They've been a team before.
Yeah.
There was a three person team over in Japan, and they were really good. I forget the other one's name that was in their team. They haven't really known what to do with Alexa Bliss after the Bray Wyatt stuff. They was kind of lost for a while. They're trying to find a new direction with her. Asuka's one of the best female wrestlers, period.
Yeah.
She really is. Oh, by the way, you know that they were selling all the Roman Reigns stuff and all that gear. Bray Wyatt came back. He's out selling everybody now.
Oh, that don't surprise me. People have been waiting on him to come back for a while. I'm surprised they still show that doll with Alexa Bliss.
And people talked about WWE owning your name and stuff. Like Bully Ray said, though, but back in the day, back in the Attitude Era and stuff, it was so hot and everything, and they sold so much merchandise. He said that you would get. He said there was times that he got a 6-figure check for a month for merchandise.
Oh yeah, I believe it because remember, I mean, just thinking how hot the Dudley Boys was there for a while.
And that wasn't counted. That's not counting their normal.
Yeah, their normal pay.
Check. I'd sign my name over if I could get.
Yeah, because they get a certain percentage of whatever of the merchandise sales. How did you guys feel about Jeff Jarrett premiere on AEW? I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen it.
I'd heard it. He came back, or he's been to AEW.
They're talking about going to live events. They're going to start trying to do live events. I think they brought him in to help run the live events.
Okay.
And plus, I think the fact that he got fired from WWE probably helped out a little bit. He's probably bitter. Vince hired him. 2 weeks later, Triple H takes over and he gets rid of him. I don't know what happened there. Or maybe they don't like each other. I don't know. I think it's more to give Road Dogg a job, maybe.
Could be.
Because Road Dogg, that's the position Road Dogg took.
And Rob, I agree with you 100%. And I'm pretty sure Dad's going to agree. He says AEW is going down the drain to him.
I didn't hardly even watch the show last Wednesday. It's really, Yeah, it's not piquing my interest anymore.
They just haven't done a good job of building up their young guys, building up their talent. It's always let's get old WWE guys and then they push them. I think they've made a mistake. I'm not saying you're making a mistake by getting like Daniel Bryan and them guys because it helps you to get them, but you should use them guys to build your young talent, and they haven't done that.
But that, and then still the main thing to me, they don't tell stories, man.
Yeah,
It's just for matches. And that's what their younger crowd likes, but it's not appealing to me. And of course, I'm old, and they're not going after me, so that's fine. But I think they got to tell more stories. They don't do enough storytelling.
Yeah, I think telling more stories, and then you use your guys that are over to help get your younger talent over.
What's the?
I don't think they use that good enough.
The two most popular things right now in wrestling are probably the Usos, and it's not because of the. I mean, don't get me wrong; they're all good in the ring. Sami Zayn and all of them are pretty good in the ring, but it's what they're doing outside the ring. What they're doing, talking and the storytelling.
Ooh, that was nice.
Same thing with Bray Wyatt. He ain't even had a match yet, and he's hot. It's the storytelling.
I think Alexa Bliss is better than what people give her credit for as well.
She's really good in the ring. She's just small, but she's really good in the ring.
This exchange right here between her and Kai has been good. What's he want? Back out? He can't decide what he wants, can he? He can't decide. The dog can't decide where he wants to be at. Look, the crazy one's just laying there relaxing.
Yep. Don't get him going.
Yeah, that exchange over between Bliss and Kai, I thought was real good.
Yeah, I think Kai and Leo Sky is really starting to come into their own in the ring. They had to get comfortable again. Well, they both had a lot of time off.
Yeah,
and Bailey did too. I think that they kind of rushed him back, to be a surprise at SummerSlam, and that they really wasn't
ready to be back yet.
Yeah, they'd have been better to go on house shows and wrestle before they brought him back to TV. But
Asuka and Io Sky, and like you were saying, these two have a lot of history together. Look at the fans. Fans are going crazy.
Oh, yeah. When they go out of the states, the crowds go crazy.
I wonder how big this stadium is. Or do you know?
I think I read one time. I'm going to say between 12 and 16,000.
I was going to say it looks something like maybe like a Banker's Life that we have here in Indy or something. People can hate on Vince McMahon, but I tell you what, wrestling wouldn't be global right now if it wasn't for him.
And I'm sorry, I don't want to hear about the blood money stuff, because if you want to start arguing about blood money, everybody better get into their pockets, because we all, in some way or another.
Well, not just that.
Especially sports.
Here's what I don't understand. I'll give you my thought on that real quick. Is that people want to try to bury WWE for working with Saudi Arabia, or the new Live Golf. Everybody made a big deal about them being with Saudi Arabia, but nobody bats an eye that the NBA is in bed with China. What's the difference?
I know. I agree.
It goes back to what we were kind of talking about yesterday about hate speech and stuff. You have to be consistent with it. You can't pick and choose when it offends you. You got to be consistent with it.
Or who it offends.
Yeah.
We can't offend Mexicans, but it's okay to offend Jews or that type of thing. If it's offensive, it's offensive.
Well, like Rob Scott said in the post yesterday, you can't fight discrimination with discrimination.
And
it don't work.
And the thing of it is, hey, have all the freedom of your speech you want. There's always consequences. Yep. That's just part of life. Consequences to your actions.
That was kind of different. Drop kicked her off the top, and then she went back with her feet hook. It's been pretty good so far.
Yeah.
I wonder how them. I bet you them women, as soon as they get back to the back, take that stuff off. They're probably hot as hell. Which I wonder if they're in the back. Like when they're in the back, do they have to stay completely covered up?
I bet. Hush.
Hey.
Sit down. Sit down.
Scrappy.
Go sit down. Go sit down.
Hey. Go back up there and lay down. You were being good. Just there's no reason for it. Of course, I'd be going in the locker room and staying in the locker room when nobody could see me. Then
I watch Monday Night Raw every week, and to me, this is me, and I could be wrong, but there's been little hints that I think that Sky and what's the other name, Chris? I'm old.
Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai. I'm not saying today, but eventually they're going to turn on Bayley.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that going to happen. Well, didn't you say that like Bully Ray said that he just couldn't get into the damage control? He didn't care for it.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to. Said he ain't been able to get behind it at all. He said that he thought they were rusty with the work, but he's just sitting. And I'm starting to see them gel together, but it's the fact that it's took so long to gel together, and when you're losing, they've lost a little too much too. I think at times, but they won the belts and then they lost them right back. So
I hope that they don't take the belts off Alexa and Asuka this quick either. And you can tell Asuka and Sky have a chemistry together and have worked together.
Yeah.
Or into the turnbuckle, boom, big back elbow. Ooh, that was nice. Running bulldog, and then
that was pretty sweet. That's the thing. Asuka's one of the best strikers in wrestling. She really is.
Tags in Bliss.
My thing is, I'm wondering when those Charlotte Flair's gonna come back.
Yeah,
she's not been around for quite a while now.
What was she off for? I know.
Well, she got married.
I was gonna say the married,
but then I don't know. I think there may have been some other issues that they haven't disclosed.
Oh, that was nice. She looked like. I mean, she made them strikes look good. Double drop kick. We have the sound down, but it looks like the crowd's really into it.
It's like they're having a pretty good time,
especially down in that first level down by the ring.
Well, this was something until 3 or 4 years ago. They didn't get women's wrestling.
Yep. This is one of the only events you don't see the guy in the green shirt right there in the front row. Yep. He's usually at every one of them.
Yep.
I'm surprised he ain't figured out a way to be at this one yet.
That's true.
I don't know how he gets that same ticket every time.
Marcus said the crowd is hot.
Rob Scott said that Charlotte wants Andrade back in WWE.
I think Andrade wants to be back in WWE, but I don't think he's going to get out of his contract.
I wonder how long of a contract he signed too.
I would say 3 to 5 years. And that's what he was trying to.
Oh, that was nice.
She does that well.
That's a what? Canadian Destroyer? You know what they call that?
Yeah, that's what Tequila Sunrise.
Everybody calls it so many different things.
Yeah, it was originally the Canadian Destroyer.
That looked good. She's gonna go for the Twisted Bliss. Nope, Sky's already back up. We'll try a superplex, double superplex.
Well, it looks like, but we may be seeing somebody else over here.
I was gonna say we're getting ready to see the Tower of Pain, aren't we?
Yep, I think so. Asuka's selling that knee injury.
Yep. See if they can put.
She's having trouble getting in there.
See if it can put this together good. No, it looked pretty good.
I didn't think she was going to get set, but she did it pretty good.
She's having trouble getting her arms in there.
It's been a pretty solid match.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's been a good match so far. So they made that look good.
Yeah.
That's all.
You can't land that much better than they did there.
No, and that's all about timing.
Yep.
Got so many things going on. Ooh, big drop kick off the top rope.
Missile drop kick.
Yeah. You don't see those. You don't see those very often anymore. Yeah.
Like I said, when she gets striking, man, she's good.
Them strikes are. Right back to selling that knee. Ooh, nice belly to back. Only a 2 count though.
Asuka's really fluid in the ring, and
Yeah.
that's something I don't know that you can. Maybe you can teach a little bit, but
how long has she been wrestling?
Oh, Chris. I'm shocked that she's over 40 years old.
She's over.
Yeah. I think she's 40 or over, just turned over 40. She's right there. She don't look that old.
No.
She's probably been wrestling well over, because the Japanese, they start 12, 13, 14 years old. So she's probably
that's what I was going to say. I think that's one reason she's so fluid is because she's been doing it so long. But I didn't realize she was that old. Though. She's my age or older. My age or older. Yeah.
Another fun fact, Asuka is a huge heavy metal fan.
Huh.
Huge heavy metal fan.
Gonna go for it. Gonna go for the Twisted Bliss here. Oh. Yeah, this guy is kind of distracting her. Oh, got the knees up.
That's a different kind of a side kick or whatever it was.
What's she gonna do here? Springboard off the middle rope, missed it. Nice. I thought she was going to do a hip toss into the stairs there for a second.
That's what I thought she was doing.
Look at her and said, whoa, what the hell? Ooh, nice DDT right in the center of the ring.
She does a good DDT. But she's going for a twist of bliss. She's having trouble getting up there. Oh.
That's damn it, what's her name? Baszler.
No, I don't think it is.
It ain't who it was? Maybe not.
No, it wasn't Baszler.
Okay, no, it wasn't Baszler.
It's Nikki Cross.
Okay, Nikki Cross.
I think that's what it looked like to me.
Oh, no, I couldn't get a good view. One new tag team champions.
And
off of interference. Nikki Cross came in and cost Asuka and Alexa Bliss the titles.
I bet you we're going to end up Survivor Series, probably Nikki Cross and them three against these two.
Asuka is 41. Marcus Fine says working since 2004. He looked it up.
Okay.
So hell, she is basically the same age as me. I'll be 42 here in a couple weeks. Yeah, at first I thought it was Baszler. I didn't get a good look, but I'm glad. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I like the almost superhero gimmick as well.
It was good,
but I'm glad that they brought her back to this.
It went so high so quick.
Yeah.
That it wasn't going to be able to stay high, and then it went low and it crashed. But the thing I liked about it was that was something Nikki came up with. She went to Vince with the idea. Vince let her do it. It worked for a while, and it was all her idea. So I mean, I'm glad that.
Yeah. I'm glad that she's back to her normal character because
I think it
I've
suits.
always been a big fan of hers.
Yeah, if people don't know Nikki Cross, go back and watch some of her NXT work. Really good.
Who was her dad was in the business, right? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
I think you're thinking of somebody else.
Okay, I was thinking that for some reason I was thinking that she was had some family that was in the business.
Not that I can remember.
All right. Well, through 2 matches here at the Crown Jewel, I thought it's been pretty solid so far.
Been pretty solid, and
only complaint I would have is that the Lesnar and Lashley match could have been a little bit longer.
I'd like to see another 5 minutes of that match, but I think both of them did what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
I think the move stories along, Probably both going to be matches at Survivor Series in some way or another. I think it's going to be Bianca Belair and probably the two that just lost the belts, and they'll pick up a partner and probably be in the cage, probably in War
On the War
in
Games.
the women's match. That would be my guess. And there's been a lot of rumors. There was a rumor it was going to be Bray Wyatt's group against the Bloodline. But if they're going to do that, there's going to have to be something big happen today to move that forward. I think it's going to be a Judgment Day type.
She's Nikki Cross is a 10-time WWE 24/7 champion.
They don't come close to R-Truth, though. R-Truth hurt himself the other night in NXT. I haven't heard how bad yet, but he hurt himself.
That's what you were saying. She's from Scotland.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had her confused with somebody else, because for some reason I was thinking she had that she was like second generation.
Something else WWE announced last night, starting next. It's going to start there in Indianapolis at the SmackDown Friday night. They announced the start of the World Cup tournament, but they didn't give any details of what wrestlers are going to be in it.
She began her career as going under the name of Nikki Storm.
Yeah, everybody thought this product was global before. I think Triple H has got plans to take it even more global. From what I hear, I think there's going to be a show over in England every year now, a big pay-per-view. He's going to start that NXT Europe stuff. I think they're going to go more global than ever.
Marcus Fine says, who's the current 24/7 champ?
It is the blonde.
Blonde. Don't tell me a whole lot.
I'm sorry.
There's too many blondes.
I can't think of her name.
Damn it.
I can see her, but I can't think of her name.
Carmella?
No. She was a former fitness model, bodybuilder.
There's Logan Paul, Jake Paul.
I know what Jake Paul's wearing.
Yeah. What's that belt he has?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure who the two other guys are. That is one thing I'll say. I know a lot of people don't like the Paul brothers. But one thing I will say about them, and I think is pretty cool, is that they always travel together.
Yep.
Like when Jake had his boxing thing last week, Logan was there, and then you know what I mean. They're always they always travel together. Universal Championship match. That's going to be a good one. Of course, that's going to be not the next match, but
Dana Brooke.
Okay, Dana Brooke. Okay.
Couldn't think of her name for nothing.
Looks like next. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're just advertising now. So we're getting the steel cage match next. McIntyre and Karrion Kross. That might be the match we're getting next. They're showing the video
package.
I think it'll be a good match too. That match at Extreme Rules was pretty good.
It was good. It just.
I know you just didn't like the ending of it.
If it would have been the four corner thing, it might have been my favorite match on the show. I kind of missed that.
Rob Scott, Hero Sky, and Dakota Kai won that match.
They won the belts back.
Nikki Cross came and interfered and cost Bliss and Asuka the titles. So, like Dad said, they're probably setting up for War Games at Survivor Series. Probably going to have Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka, and they'll probably pick up somebody else against Damage Control.
Probably a surprise, maybe.
Yeah. Rob said, "Wow." Oh, we got Don playing in here. Hello. Don, glad to see you back in here. He says he has 3 games for 230. He says like New Mexico plus 15.5, UTSA -1. Oh yeah, I love the Tennessee plus the 9. That was one of the picks I gave out. Tennessee be a 9-point underdog to Georgia to me is that's disrespect. It's disrespectful the way Tennessee's played this year. I know they won that national championship, and that's the thing. I think they go too much off of what happened in the past when they're doing some of these rankings.
Yep. Clemson's getting ranked on their past.
Oh yeah, there's no way. I don't think I've really ever really talked to anybody that thinks Clemson deserves to be number 4. Waiting on the next match here for a WWE Crown Jewel. Yeah, Don. I hope you cash. I hope you cash your ticket today. Win some money. I know you said you had a pretty good day the other day. I hope you have another good day today. Well, while we're in between matches, picks I gave out for today was Texas A&M -3, North Carolina -7.5, TCU at the -8.5, Tennessee +9, and Texas. And I gave out a money line parlay, underdog parlay of Notre Dame at +146, NC State at +138, and Iowa at +146. That was the picks I gave out for today on yesterday's show.
That must be more like a dome type thing because to be able to put them big beams around the ring. They're doing the cage match.
So we're going to have to tell Joey tomorrow while we're down there. Him and Mike need to get something where they can suspend the cage up above the ring.
Hey, don't give
me. Hey, they would try it.
He'd try it.
Hey, if anybody in Indiana could do it, it'd be JKO.
Yep, JKO something else. Hey JKO, I need to. You got a boxing ring? Yeah. When do you need it? Saturday. Okay, I'll have it. We'll have it.
Building one in his yard.
Build a boxing ring. Hey, guess what we're doing Sunday? What? All day Sunday we're building a boxing ring.
I bet you're starting them guys looking at him like, really? This is what you got us into? Hey, but he's a good dude, and I'm glad we met him a little over a year ago, and I'm excited to be down there tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I am excited too. I'm excited about some of the stuff that they've got coming up. I know Marcus is too. So
I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking forward to that Hadley and Owen match tomorrow. I think that's gonna be phenomenal. I think he didn't say who was in the triple threat, but I have a pretty good idea.
Yeah, too.
And then the Luke Savage match should be good.
See that? She's got spikes glued to her, attached to her around her eyes. That's pretty interesting looking. A lot of people, would you agree with this? A lot of people believe that she gives off the Sable vibe.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of people call her a wannabe Sable. She does, I guess a little bit, just because of her outfit, and she's, she's kind of built like Sable, but that is pretty cool. Them things with the things around the eyes.
Yeah, I've not seen that before. I'm sure that's pretty tame to some people, but. Joseph Guy, I like her too.
Marcus Fine said, "Did you hear what shooting with Shane announced about Dirty Birds and Bulletproof Policy?" Yeah. We heard. Yeah, we heard about that.
It's gonna be awful cold that day, Marcus. I've seen the weather. I think a high of 46 and low of 28. That's gonna be a cold day.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
The stuff you can do with the graphics and stuff now is just unbelievable.
That's one thing WWE don't get enough credit for. Production's always been ahead of the game.
Oh yeah, they have some of the best production you'll see anywhere. There's your favorite thing, the sword.
Yeah, I love Drew McIntyre, but I'm not a big fan of the sword. If he's going to do it, let's kill somebody. Let's bring the sword. Don't tease me. Just stab somebody.
So if you're gonna have a weapon out here, use it.
Use it, yeah. They use the kendo stick, use the sword. I see somebody chopped in half right in the middle of the ring.
Hey, but the bad thing is, people would go nuts for it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an open stadium.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
That's pretty cool.
But being an open stadium, Chris, that may hold more than 14 or 16,000.
Yeah. That's pretty. I didn't realize it was an open stadium either.
I'm gonna borrow Drew McIntyre's sword and use it on Pablo.
Okay. Rob Scott said she's from Chicago.
Really?
Marcus said Tony went beyond death match violence, won in sword matches.
Well, I really don't want a sword match. I just think it's goofy to carry the sword to the ring all the time and not use it. Use it. He did use it that one time. He cut the ropes. Hey, that wouldn't be much worse than what we seen that match in Game Changer rest of that time where he filleted that dude's arm.
They were sword fighting with fucking light tubes.
Light tube and filleted the dude's arm.
Hoodfoot, dude from Indiana.
Yep. Well, we're talking about Joey Owens. Speaking of crazy, he's doing a death match.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to go. I'd like to go that Friday night to that.
I've thought about it.
From one, I've never been to AWR yet, and then for two, I'd like to see Joey.
I think I'm hooked in the Thanksgiving dinner here now.
Yeah,
25th now.
Well, we got something on the 26th too now. Got DCCW on the 26th.
Yep. Interesting to see what they come up with.
Oh yeah, it'll be another great show, I'm sure. Because them guys they're just like WCW. I haven't seen them put on a terrible, a bad show.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job.
Rob Scott said, "Well, you see, the sword got exposed." This steel cage don't look as sturdy as some of the other steel cages you see.
How did you feel, Marcus? How did you feel about the old school? Not old school, but the one that WWE had with the steel bars.
Talking about the blue cage?
Yeah, the cage ones. Did you like those?
Oh yeah,
Marcus, how did you feel about those?
You're talking about the blue ones. They're in big squares.
Yeah, the blue.
I like them for one because when people climbed them, it was easier for them to climb.
Yeah,
but I don't know. They look hard. They're sturdier, so you know what I mean. They look harder. But yeah, I remember those old cages. Marcus said he liked the blue cage.
I did too.
Well, when I was growing up, when there was a cage match, that's what you saw. Now they went. But I agree. I kind of agree with Marcus. They need to do more than fight pit matches.
I like that fight pit match.
That fight pit was pretty cool. Having that scaffold around the top of the cage like that.
I don't think that bump that Rollins and Riddle did got enough credit, man. That's a hell of a bump he got.
Yep.
And to hit it as good as he hit it.
Oh, I know. I saw some guys that wrestle, some of the independent wrestlers say like, "Man, that was that was crazy."
Oh yeah.
Already up on the top rope here. Now in this match, do you know how do you win?
I didn't hear the
since we don't have there's a referee inside the ring, so I'm assuming that you can win by pinfall.
I'd say by pinfall, but is there anybody outside the ring? I haven't noticed any referees. It may just be pinfall only, which I'd like to see. But normally you can climb out.
Yeah,
usually they have some.
Yeah, referees on the outside.
And they usually have a referee by the door.
Yep, they open the door.
So I don't. Is there a door?
Yeah, there's a door.
Okay.
You can win. Marcus said by a pin, submission, or exit cage.
Okay.
They do them so many different ways now. We have the sound turned down, so I wasn't for sure. Yeah, I knew there was a door because McIntyre had a hold of it at the beginning, but usually there's, like you said, there's referees on the outside. them guys, I still don't, man. Tell you what, I don't know how them guys take them chops over and over like that. I know how it feels. Like I said the other day, I was black and blue for a week, and I only took 3 chops.
Yep.
You got guys that do it Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, 3 days in a row.
I think you should do it again, but all 3 should be from JKL.
We'll get Stevie up there. We'll trick Stevie into going to the event with us. Let him get 3 of them.
I will have Rikishi.
Oh, that'd be even funnier.
Stink face. That's what I'd like to see.
Because hell, they wouldn't gonna go down there and get chopped. They wouldn't stupid.
Which would you rather see? Rikishi give Stevie the stink face, a chop, or Conga Kong off the top rope with Stevie laying on? I'd rather see Conga Kong.
Well, that'd be man. I'd love to see that. Just see Stevie's facial expression while he's laying there.
He'd probably have a heart attack and die before Kong ever hit it.
You're starting to see more of that kind of. It's almost like a fall away slam, but belly to back, and they just push. You know, I mean, you're starting to see more of that than nowadays. Yeah, man, that wind is wicked today here. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but I know here the wind is crazy. Wind almost blew me over. I was out there earlier between the wind and the dog trying to pull me around. There's been a rabbit sitting out here like every night for the last few nights, and we'll come out the front door, and that rabbit's just sitting there, and Scrappy tries to bolt off the porch. Yeah. One of these days, he's gonna pull me down the stairs. Back elbow by Cross. Ooh, big slam. Who do you think wins?
Cross won the last match. I think Cross needs it more than Drew. Only thing, if Cross beats him again, I don't know if you can go any further with the feud.
Yeah. McIntyre putting him up on top. Look like maybe going to go for a superplex.
A lot of people hate on Cross. I like Cross. I think that Vince hurt him when he brought him in and went completely away from his character. I think that hurt him. But
this is going to be interesting trying to do the superplex with that as close as that cage is to that ring post. They're going to have to really get a push off.
Yeah, you have to push off.
Oh, McIntyre falls now. Now Cross has the advantage. What's he going to do here? McIntyre hanging by his feet, hanging from top rope by his feet. Cross standing on the top rope above.
What's going to happen? He's going to come up and suplex him.
Came up and done
grabbed him by the head and
kind of like a fall away, kind of like a fall away throw.
I would have loved to see McIntyre. The pandemic didn't happen and see what his run would have been like.
Yeah,
because his work was really good during that time.
I still wish they'd give him another reign because of that. Because he didn't get the.
It's kind of hard to the way Roman took off and now the Bloodline.
Yeah.
And now Sammy. I think they had plans with Sammy and Owens already to be together against the Bloodline, but this has took off so crazy that they've put a hold on that.
Oh, you had the crowd last night when I was walking through there chanting Usi. I was cracking up.
Well, did you at the press conference in Saudi Arabia? We want Sammy Uso. We want Sammy Uso, and he told them that they didn't. That Sammy wasn't going to be here. They didn't deserve Sammy. I mean, Saudi Arabia, they was wanting Sammy.
But he can't go there, can he?
Nope.
Bro, Sammy's over big time right now.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I agree, Rob. I think they will eventually. It's just going to be down the road because of the way the Bloodlines took off. I think he'll get a reign maybe again sometime. But not, it don't look like it's going to be anytime soon, though, because, like you said, the Bloodline is so hot.
The question is, who takes the belt off of Roman whenever it happens?
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be either Seth Rollins, and Seth then loses it to Cody Rhodes, or it's going to be Cody Rhodes. Because I think the original plan was for Cody to get a belt when before he got hurt.
It had been rumored that he was going to be the guy that might do it. I don't see The Rock doing it. I don't see the point in doing that.
Rob Scott says that he thinks Cody Rhodes is coming back to win the Rumble, and then he will. I think, or they could have Rollins get it, and then you could start that feud back up with Rollins and Rhodes.
That's been the rumor. Rollins somehow get the belt, and one of the main event matches at WrestleMania would be Rhodes and Rollins. And
Rhodes would win the belt. And the other reason I say you could use Rollins to do it is because you could go by the backstory of them being together in the Shield and all that stuff.
And see, the other thing was Orton was going to turn on Riddle, and that was going to be a big feud. And then Orton's hurt, so that kind of changed things for Riddle.
When's Orton going to be back?
But I don't know. There's been rumors he may not be back. Been rumors. I guess the injury's pretty. I think it's his back. I think.
Where do you think they're going to go next with Riddle?
I don't know. I think the big plan was Orton, so I don't know. They had that feud with Rollins. They could always go back to that.
Yeah.
Because Rollins lost to him the last time in the fight pit. But, of course, then he turned around and got – that's the thing. Rollins is Teflon. He can lose. It ain't going to hurt him.
No. He's such a great heel, too.
That's what people don't understand. Guys like Randy Orton, Rollins, they can lose. It don't hurt them.
Yeah, Rob, that's what we've been talking about. If The Rock does wrestle Reigns at WrestleMania, Roman don't need the belt to
I'm not
for that. So.
I'm not predicting this is going to happen today. I would not be shocked if something don't happen and Paul ends up with the belt today. I'm not predicting it, but I wouldn't be shocked. I think something's crazy might happen.
You've been saying that all week, so I think something crazy is going to happen with Bray Wyatt.
What should happen?
Oh, that was pretty cool.
What should happen is
big superplex kind of off the top of the cage a little bit.
It should be a good match, about 10 minutes, and then Roman Reigns should smash him. That's what should happen. But
people go crazy. If Logan Paul is a champion, you'll have people go crazy.
Yes, it will.
And I mean, that's kind of the reaction you want as well. So, I mean, if you're going to do that, that's what kind of Rob Scott said that would be BS if Logan Paul wins. And a lot of people feel like that.
Well, I don't think it would be, if you do it right, I don't think it would be BS. What
you can't,
Rob,
yeah.
what if The Rock shows up and shows up today and costs Roman Reigns the belt?
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
That wouldn't be BS.
Now I understand if it was like just a clean victory by Logan Paul over Reigns.
Yeah,
then I can understand.
There's no way there's
that would be BS. But if watch his friend, pray the referee.
Yeah. She used that stuff on him the last time.
Yeah.
Another match I am looking forward to today is that Judgment Day match. The Judgment Day against Styles and
the OC.
OC.
Rob Scott said the match in a got him in the ankle lock.
Facial expressions.
Rob Scott said the match ended in a no contest, and because Bray comes back to destroy them both.
That would be interesting too.
Yeah, I think something's going to happen with Bray after the way the last couple of promos have been and stuff. That's going to be interesting if it's his brother as Uncle Howdy. That is going to be if that's who it is. I think this has been pretty good so far.
Pretty good. Both of them are good workers. I've always been a fan of Karrion Kross. The only thing I'm missing with Triple H being in charge, and you know how big a fan I was of Keith Lee. I just wish Keith Lee was back in shape like he was in NXT and back with WWE. I think he'd be a huge star. I loved Keith Lee. He was my favorite at that time.
And they moved him up and just didn't do that.
Beat Randy Orton and then went all downhill from there because of Vince's vision. She's locking the cage now. So she's got a lock where you can't come out.
It's like the cage so McIntyre couldn't get out. Say Cross is going to come from behind here in a second. Here McIntyre's going to try to climb out the cage. Still don't see Cross anymore. Now she's going to unlock it. Cross going to come out the door.
Yep.
Going to be a race to see who hits the ground first.
Yep.
That's kind of the old school.
Nope.
McIntyre got out first.
See, that loss don't hurt anybody because it's a cage match and they got out. So now they're 1-1. Move the feud along.
And like I said, that's kind of an old school finish there too.
Oh yeah, that's old school.
You used to see one guy going and then kind of racing to hit the floor.
Hey, that's one thing Triple H don't get enough credit for because of the Attitude Era and what they did. Triple H is old school as old school can be. He really is. He loves the NWA, man. He was a huge NWA mark.
Yeah, and Rob said, remember Roman beat up Bray to start the Tribal Chief run.
Yes, he did.
I didn't think that was bad. Pretty solid.
Yep.
I think all the matches have been pretty solid so far. Out of the 3 matches, which have been your favorite?
All of them has told some stories. Action-wise, I like the women's tag team match pretty good action-wise. I really like the first match. I like the storytelling they did with Brock. I like the storytelling here. I would say Brock and them, but I thought it should have been 5 minutes longer.
Yeah, that's the only thing about that match. I wish it had been a little bit longer. Look at that crowd. Crowd is hot. Crowd likes it. Look, you see all them the fake swords.
Yep.
I bet you them swords ain't as hard as that one that Ninja Turtle in Austin had. He about killed me with that damn thing.
Sword and that staff.
That bow. Damn. Yeah. Whoever made them toys, they need the hell beat out of them.
Yeah, they do, because we got the hell beat out of us with them damn toys.
Had to hide them.
Them nunchucks.
Yes. They were all hard. Why did you make them like foam or something? I was almost as bad as giving a young kid a hacksaw.
Marcus, what do you think so far of the first 3 matches, and which one do you like the best?
I'm getting me one of them Sami Zayn shirts. I'm more get me one of those shirts.
I think a Judgment Day is pretty cool too.
It is.
I think I want a Sammy Uso shirt if they make them.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to, because I guarantee that honorary Uso shirt was selling like crazy. No, dude. How many matches total was there on this card?
I believe 8.
8. So we still got 5 more matches?
I believe so.
It's only been a little over an hour into through 3, so it's went pretty. I had it pulled up earlier where it showed all the matches, but I can't remember what. Oh. Roman Reigns.
Solo Sikoa and the
Usos
and Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman's great.
So we still got Bianca Belair and Bayley.
Yeah.
Usos against Ridge Holland and Butch. We got Braun Strowman and Omos.
OC and
Judgment Day, and then Roman Reigns and Logan Paul.
What do you think's next? OC and Judgment Day?
I don't know. They really ain't said. I don't.
Last woman standing match. So I think the tag team match, the last woman standing match, and the Universal Championship match are going to be the last three. I think so. I think the next matches are going to be Strowman and Omos, or the OC versus the Judgment Day.
Yeah. I think it might be the OC versus Judgment Day next, maybe.
Marcus says the matches are quick. It's like you're getting in and get out. He said cage, but not best work. Joseph Guy says, don't hate me, but I don't like Sammy. Laughing out loud. He's always up to something.
That's what I like about him. He's always up to something.
Yeah, I think Austin was going to watch this later tonight.
I don't disagree. I think the first match and maybe even this match was a little fast. I thought the tag team match got pretty good amount of time.
Yeah. Especially the first one I thought was too short. But I thought it was good. Just I wish it was a little longer.
Judgment Day.
I think this could be pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. And they keep saying, I don't know if it'll be here, but they're trying to find an answer for Rhea because she's costing them to lose all the time, and they want to find an answer. There's rumors Charlotte Flair. There's rumors Mia Yim will be coming back. Now, whether that would be tonight or maybe Monday night, or they could lose again just to further the story. And I know Bully Ray is loving Rhea Ripley right now. I think she's doing the best work, and she's not even in the ring wrestling right now. But her character really has developed, being around the Edge and these guys. And the other guy that has been doing great, gets a lot of hate online, and Bully Ray and them thinks does great too, and I agree, and that's Mysterio. I think Dom's doing a great job.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love the change they made with Dom, putting him with Judgment Day and
trying to give up trying to act like a Guerrero vibes a little bit, and her kind of being in charge of Dom and in Dom's ear.
Because they're going to go to that story about Eddie being his real dad. They're going to end up going to that.
Yeah.
They keep.
And she whispers in her ear and everything, and it drives the crowd crazy. And he's got so much heat right now. He just grabs the microphone and the crowd goes crazy. At least in the States. I mean, I don't know about here, but I mean, they're just doing a great job of that.
Yeah.
I think Finn Balor's doing really good. Been kind of revitalized a little bit. I think it's been good for
Priest.
Priest too. I think it's helped. I think that's one thing in wrestling. People's got to be a little patient and give things time to pan out. They get to
things time to develop a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad. I'm kind of like the Gallows and Anderson are back.
Yeah. Well, after meeting.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons too. Is after getting to meet Gallows.
And I've got a whole different opinion of him after getting to meet him and seeing the type of guy. A little bit, getting to see a little bit of the type of guy he was.
He's a big dude.
Yes, he is. I think when AJ's done, I think he's going to stay around and work in WWE.
I wouldn't be surprised. He'd be a good guy to help with training and anything like that.
Yeah, I think he'll be. I think he's going to be in WWE probably the rest of his life. I think he's seeing interviews and stuff. That's what he wants to do. It seems like.
He's big. uh, Joseph Guy said, "How big is Gallows in real life?" Always liked it. He's a big dude.
I'd say at least 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah,
Chris.
yeah, at least.
Huge. And he can put away some beer and he can put away some chicken wings.
Yeah.
But the dude, last second, showed up for a kid.
Didn't make no money off of
Didn't
it.
make no money off of it. Showed up for some kids, spent an hour with them, put the kid over, give the family a phone number, got him to go to Impact, backstage passes, tickets. Told him if they ever needed him to call him, give him his personal phone number. The dude went way out of his way. And then not only that, there's a backstory that went out of his way to help out a friend that he didn't really remember, but he knew that being on his phone and being on his list, it was somebody good because he don't put just anybody on his phone. So I mean, and there's more to the story there too, but I'm not going to go into complete detail. But just yeah, I was impressed by the dude.
Yep.
Really was.
All right, here we go. 6-man tag action. You think the Usos retain their titles today?
I would say so because I think they're building up for them to take on New Day. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
it's going to be in Indianapolis next week. The New Day going to try to keep them from breaking their record for how long they had the belts, and that's a nice little story to go back to.
Yeah. For the longest reigning, be quiet, Scrap. For the longest reigning tag team champion.
Yep, that's a nice story. It's a nice story to go back to.
Yeah, I agree.
And them four, it's going to be a good match.
When's Big E gonna be back?
Chris, he has a bad injury. I don't know. I hope he gets to come back.
Tell you what, that Priest is a big dude as well.
But
He looks like he's a little taller than.
But Big E will say Big E don't come back. He'll have a job if he wants it. He'll have a job with WWE the rest of his life. They've already been using him as scouting, and they used him down there when they had tryouts. They using him and stuff. So he'll have a job there in WWE the rest of his life if he wants one.
Oh, Gallows with them big dusty body shots. Yep. Yeah, I love what Rudy is doing, but I'm ready. I'm ready to see her back in action too.
Yeah, Priest is 6'5", 6'6", Chris, and Gallows is
right there.
Yeah, a couple inches taller than me. So I'm gonna say 6'7", 6'8".
I tell you what, AJ Styles is one of the best in the ring as well.
Yeah, he's one of the better workers. He really is.
I used to not be that big of an AJ Styles fan, but when he made his debut in WWE against Jericho that night, he really changed my mind on it. But I never watched a whole lot of the Japan or I watched some of the TNA, but when I was watching the TNA, that was like the old school TNA when they was Hogan and Jarrett and all them was there.
Yeah,
because that's when Austin was growing up, and he said Austin always gives him hell because he likes the bigger wrestlers instead of the smaller guys. Ooh, big elbow drop.
Since they've been back about a month or so, this is really the first time I think Anderson's been in the ring. Not Anderson, I mean
Gallows, yeah. I do. I like Finn Balor as well. So I think, like you said, I agree. This has been good for him. Anderson and Styles going for a little double team action. Mysterio goes out of the ring. Hell, he just pulled Balor in and started beating the crap out of him. Now Anderson's going down after Mysterio. This is going to be where Ripley gets involved. Oh, no. Priest with a big kick.
Priest, I don't think gets enough credit. He's really good in the ring. Big dude, too.
Yeah. Comes in, tries to get the cover, but Anderson kicks out. Made that look good. Man, WWE cam work is just great because you don't see it coming to the last second a lot of times. Balor hasn't been in much yet.
Not a lot.
Anderson fighting back with some big rights. Priest. Oh, there's a tag to Balor. He tags right back out to Mysterio.
A lot of tags.
Yep.
Working as a unit.
He came in before he'd even done a movie tag.
Yep, working as a unit.
Big leg drop. Priest with the cover.
Well, that's one thing about Priest I think is real good that's got better is his showmanship. Just doing little things to help enhance his character and his moves.
No, I agree.
Crowd's loving it, man.
And this is kind of old school here too, keeping the guy in your corner and quick tags.
The best of that was the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, and then Arn and Telly. It was just a work of art.
It's a little bit of a different side headlock there. Now he's back to more of that. Anderson will give some elbows to the gut. Breaks the lock, but can't get close enough to get the tag yet.
No, Roman and Logan hasn't wrestled yet. Somebody was asking. That's probably going to be the last match, I would assume.
Oh no, that's Nate. Yeah, that should be the main event. You had Bobby Lashley and Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar opened up the show. Then you had the women's tag match between Damage Control and Asuka and Bliss. Then it was the cage match with Cross and Drew McIntyre. And then now you have the 6-man tag between the OC and the Judgment Day. Oh, Anderson ducks the big clothesline from Priest. Hits him with a neck breaker. Anderson needs to make a tag bad. Hey. Oh, man. Dogs drive you nuts sometimes. Anderson needs to make the tag here. Oh, goes to make the tag, but Balor pulls AJ Styles off the apron, so nobody's in the corner from the tag. Nice spine buster. Gallows is back in the corner now for Anderson to make the tag too. Can he get over there to him? Anderson tags in Gallows. Is Priest going to make the tag? Yep. Priest tags in Mysterio. Gallows grabs Mysterio by the head and pulls him into the ring. Oh, big clothesline. It's been pretty solid card so far. I thought a couple of the matches were a little quick, but other than that, been pretty solid. Nice slam there by Gallows. Gallows just took control of this match for the OC. Tags Anderson back in. Anderson and Gallows looking for a double team. Priest breaks it up. Yeah. Gallows Gallows came in and was cleaning some house. Looked good too. Oh, Dom rolls him up. Anderson's able to get out of it though.
I think Dom's a lot better in the ring than people give him credit for.
Oh, he is. Especially now that they changed his style a little bit too. I think he was when he was with his dad, he was trying to do too much of the luchador stuff.
Get onto him a lot of times on the internet. Well, he needs to hit the gym. He needs to hit the gym. Why? I mean, everybody don't have to be muscled up.
No. They say AJ Styles need to hit the gym. AJ Styles ain't a big muscled up dude.
No, neither is Finn Balor. I mean, he's ripped, but he's not a big muscled up dude.
Ooh, that was nice. Ooh, he made that knee look good as hell.
Pretty good.
Balor ducks the clothesline.
Oh, that's a nice counter.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. That's a lot of trust there.
Yeah.
You mess that up.
Really hurt somebody.
Neck. Yeah. Yeah. Permanent.
Styles was looking to finish it. Balor was able to fight it off.
Oh, he was trying to go for the calf crusher, and he
figure four.
That was an interesting way to hook that up. He does it pretty quick.
Mysterio comes in, throws Anderson out, but he don't see Gallows behind him.
Oh, that was cool. That was cool. Cool power slam.
But then he gets kicked by Priest. Everybody laid out in the ring except Priest and Styles. Styles ducks the clothesline. Ooh, nice. Pele kick there. Yep. Ooh. Styles kicks out at 2. Balor's getting frustrated. Balor going up top. It's not over yet. Cause I still think there's going to be somewhere where Rhea interferes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
It's been a pretty good match.
This has been a good match. I really like this match so far.
Going for the superplex. Here comes Mysterio.
Got that leg hook, so it can't.
Anderson gets Mysterio out.
They got them all in the ring now.
Oh, what the hell are they doing here?
What the hell are they doing, Chris?
I don't know. You got.
Oh, that was neat.
That's pretty cool.
That was cool.
And all at the same time.
Suplex.
Look at Ripley. That's something she's got a lot better at too.
Facial expressions, man.
Paul Heyman's probably the best at it, I would say.
One of the best, yeah,
especially definitely. As managers and stuff, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, managers. Paul Heyman's one of the definitely top 5 managers. He might be top 2 for me. Nobody's gonna beat Bobby Heenan for me. Nobody's ever gonna beat Bobby Heenan for me. Nobody.
Who I always liked as a manager, and a lot of people hate him, Jim Cornette.
Yeah, Cornette. Yeah, Cornette's another one that was outstanding too.
Anthony, we're on the 6-man tag between the Judgment Day and the OC.
Been really good.
Been a real good match so far.
Probably so far my favorite match. Probably so far. I don't know.
Yeah, they kicked the show off with Lashley and Lesnar. Then you had the women's tag team match,
which titles changed hands again.
Yep. Damage Control got the titles back. You had McIntyre and Cross in the steel cage. McIntyre got the win in that match.
Yep.
And then now we're here on the fourth match of the show. OC and
Ripley did get
Judgment
involved.
Day. Yeah.
Yep.
No, there's not not yet. That could be something that might happen. That I don't know if it'll happen today, but I'm sure it's going to happen.
What's that?
He asked if there was a female in the OC yet, which is not going to happen today because this match just
they
just ended.
I'd say, in my opinion, it's going to be Monday night.
Joe, I agree with you. Styles, like I said, I wasn't a fan of his until I saw him in WWE. I became a big fan.
Chris, I could be wrong. Might not be Monday night. They could do a. Well, I'll tell you who it might end up being. Here's my thing. I think it's going to be. I don't know. I think that you still got Beth Phoenix who owes them.
Yeah.
Too. You still got Edge out there, so I don't know.
Could that be the other War Games match?
Yes.
Marcus Fine said yes, best match so far.
Yes, best match so far. I agree with that. Really good, really good.
Yeah, I think there will be a female in the OC, but they haven't done it yet. I don't know. That could be a way.
I would say so far.
Because you could add Phoenix and Edge with the OC, and
they would have to have somebody in the ring. Right now, I would say my favorite match was this one. I would go the ladies match too, and then I would go Rock and the cage match would be last. Not that either one of them were bad. I just thought them two could have been a little longer. That would be my only criticism. I thought two of the
I thought the Brock and last one match was awesome. It just was a little too short.
Yep, a little too short. And the same thing with the cage. I think could have been a little longer too. But
I'd say next match is going to be Omos and
that'd be my guess.
And then after that would probably be the tag team championship match,
and then the ladies match.
Ladies match and then main event.
That would be my guess.
So what can you see Edge and Beth join those?
Yeah, that's what I kind of see.
That's kind of what I think might happen. The setup for War Games at Survivor Series. You just have to add somebody with a Judgment Day.
Yep.
Been a pretty solid show so far.
Yes, it's been solid.
I think the last 3 matches are going to be real good. So, what you think about this Omos match?
I don't know what to expect. I'm interested to see these two big guys go at it. And Omos, man, is huge because Strowman's huge. He's almost a lot bigger than Strowman. So I'm kind of interested to see what they do.
Yeah, I am too. While we got a minute here, waiting on them to get ready for the next match, please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. We greatly appreciate it. Like and follow us on Facebook and Twitch as well. Leave a review on our Facebook page. We'd appreciate that. Also check out the All Sports All Plays Network. Hit that subscribe button on the YouTube page for them as well, and you can like and follow them on Facebook and Twitch. They got a lot of talented guys on the ASAP Sports Network. Also, we'll be live. Or no, I don't know if we'll be live tomorrow yet. I was getting ready to say we was going to be live for WWE. We're live for WWE now.
Yeah, we are.
That was going back a day. But don't forget, Monday we have our sports betting show, Easy Money, a sports betting show. We'll have in the morning around the bases our baseball show. Talk about the World Series champions because by Monday we'll have a World Series champion. Could crown a World Series champion tonight, or it could be or it'll be tomorrow. One of the two.
You're right, Chris. There's Braun Strowman and Omos next.
Nate said Seth Rollins to Judgment Day, maybe.
I don't think so because I think the way they did the other night, and he wrestled Theory, and the way the crowd's reacting to him, I think he could go babyface again.
6'8", 335 pounds is what they say Strowman is.
And they say almost a 7'3".
Almost as big.
7'3", 400 is what they say. Maybe 405.
Marcus said, have you been watching Tales from the Territories?
I haven't seen them yet. I want to. I've got to make some time and watch it because I hear it's outstanding. What was your favorite episode, Marcus? I heard the first one was really, really good. But I heard all of them's been pretty good. One big key tonight, I don't think MVP's there. He got thrown around by Strowman last night, like to set up for him not to be there. I don't know why, he's not there, but
he might have been one of them that's not allowed to travel there, maybe.
It could be. And it could have been one who just didn't want to go.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, I know some of them.
Andy Kaufman's story of the best. Okay.
How did Brock win? Did he break? No, actually, Anthony, Bobby had Brock in the hurt lock, had him in there for a good minute or two. Then Brock kicked off the turnbuckle and they fell backwards, and Lashley kept the hurt lock locked up and basically pinned himself. Yeah. And then after that match was over, Lashley put the hurt lock back on Lesnar. So they're definitely building up for there to be another match between them two.
And they still made Lashley look strong.
Yeah.
I mean, they did a good job of some people, Brock, won. And no, it wasn't that way.
No, neither guy got hurt by the way that ended. It was, like you said, it was old school finish, and then it was a different finish too. Something you hadn't seen for a while, so I liked it. The only bad thing about that match, only thing I really complained about that match was it wasn't long enough.
I would like.
It could have went It could have went at least 5 more minutes.
I'd like to see another 5 minutes to that, and I would like to see maybe another 2 or 3 minutes at least to the. Okay, 6'8", almost 7'3". They're saying Strowman 335, and they're saying 416. Not much chest and neck.
Shoe size 18. Some big dudes.
So not much difference in chest and neck.
No,
between the two of them. Well, neither one of these guys got much body fat on them.
No.
I like his ring gear.
Yeah.
That's the best that almost has looked. I think that's something that had been missing for him.
Yeah. I think that's something that goes overlooked. Ring gear can your appearance appearance affects a lot. Especially if you're missing other elements. He's not a big charisma guy, so he needs all the help that he can get. Dusty Rhodes didn't make no difference what he looked like because of his charisma. Yeah. But if you don't have charisma, you got to add other pieces. And there's not too many people that's the total package. It has everything. Yep. That was at the press conference. Freeze up? No, they were showing a picture of how big his hand. His hand was completely bigger than Cole's head. I was going to say that. Did it freeze up on us? That's crazy that they've already sold 100,000 tickets for WrestleMania. Of course, that's 2 days, so probably 50,000 each day. But we're 6 months away, Chris. So they're going to add another 10 or 20. Oh yeah, at least.
They're going to do NXT Stand and Deliver again. They're going to do the Hall of Fame. I think it sounds like the same time with SmackDown and Hall of Fame right after, which I think was cool last year.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. The way that was set up last year as well.
Well, I think the show that, of course, they're going to be in Indiana. They're going to be at the whatever they call that arena now, where the Pacers play. SmackDown is going to be there Friday, and it's going to be a good show. You're going to have more likely the Usos against New Day.
That's what, next Friday?
Yep, and then you're going to start a World Cup tournament. You're going to start the build for Survivor Series. Probably going to be a hell of a show.
Oh, yeah. Should be a good show. I'm glad Strowman's back, though. I've always been a Strowman fan.
Yep. And he loved the WWE. It broke his heart when they released him. It really did. That dude's in phenomenal shape. Well, Strowman is.
Yeah.
And ain't his dad supposed to be the
He's one like the
world's greatest softball players?
Yeah, one of the biggest home run champion and stuff. Yeah.
Another he was a huge dude too.
Anthony says WWE can't let Logan Paul win today. That will break the WWE.
No.
Think it depends on how they do it. But it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. What's gonna happen in there? Marcus says he'd love to meet Braun. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be.
Anthony Price says Omos needs to go to NXT.
I don't think so. I don't think that there would be any. I don't think that would help his growth in it.
No, the only thing that could help him maybe is in-ring stuff, but it's not going to help him grow as a character.
But what I'm saying is, even
as big as he is,
well, but I mean, he's been up here for so long now. There's nobody down there that's going to be able to challenge him.
That's true.
He's better up here. In cases, I agree, but just because of his size and everything, only so much they could do with him down there.
Yep, that's true. They're going to do a test of strength.
He barely can reach it.
I was going to say, fucking Strowman had to get up on his damn toes to even lock hands with him.
That was cool, the way they locked up hard like that. That was cool. You don't see that a lot anymore.
Almost does look a lot better now. He has some legit gear.
Yeah, I like his
look
gear.
is a lot better
instead of just a black T-shirt.
Yep. I wonder how much. You've watched WWE for years. Have you ever seen the rope snap?
Yeah.
I know you see it sometimes the independent shows and stuff, rope snapping.
Yep.
Yeah, he does you're right, Marcus. He does look small. He said Braun looks tiny, laughing out loud. He does against you have him up against Omos.
He looks average size. Yeah. He's not, of course.
Damn, that looks pretty good.
That's almost moves a lot better than what people give him credit for, man. He does move pretty well.
Biggest thing he's lacking is the charisma and being able to talk.
Well, see, I think they're doing the right thing. They're moving slowly with him. They got MVP with him.
That was good having MVP with him.
I think MVP with him can help him, tutor him and what the other word is, help bring him along and stuff. I think that was a smart move.
Takes his neck right over the top. Yeah, it is crazy how he just makes Strowman look average.
I think people forget, how about big guys, because towards the end of Andre's career. Now, early Andre, he could really move.
Yeah.
When he wrestled Hogan, he wasn't in any kind of shape, and couldn't move much, and almost can move. Another big guy, Big John Studd, almost moves better than Big John Studd did. I think people just get a little carried away.
Almost moves better than Great Khali ever did.
Oh yeah. Khali, when he got in, already had bad knees.
Yeah.
And that's what these people don't understand. These big guys, a lot of wear and tear on their body because they're not really made to do this.
Yeah. Almost was about, what was he, 7?
They list him 7'3", 435 pounds. And I would say that he's pretty close to 7'3", because I believe Braun, they used to say Braun was 7 foot, which I never believed. Now they can say 6'8". So, and I'd say there's a good 5 or 6 inches difference between the two.
Oh yeah, at least.
So even if Braun's only 6'6", say they fibbed it a little bit, say 6'6", almost is definitely 7'1" at the very least.
No, I agree. Almost been dominating this match pretty much so far.
Yep.
He's been doing a little bit more talking than what he usually does. I like that. Him up by his throat, wasting a little bit too much time. Strowman can't hardly get his hand around his neck.
No.
You see him have to regrip?
Yeah, he couldn't really get it around his neck.
Yeah, he basically had to regrip there. Strowman trying to put some offense together. Big right hands. I almost taken a few steps back, but not able to knock the big guy down. That's where you gonna get him down. Ooh.
Trying to get him over the ropes, we can get him. Got him there. Landed on his feet though.
Was lined him over the ropes.
Says he's going to do that train thing where he's going to run around the ring and see if he can hit him.
Oh, he ran into a brick wall. Sure Marcus says that Andre WrestleMania 1 and before he could move, at WrestleMania 3 could barely move, only got worse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And see, with my age, what time I got to see Andre, he couldn't move. He couldn't move real well.
Yeah, you go back and watch some of the stuff in the 70s, man.
Oh, Strowman trying to power out of it, but we'll get a running start. Strowman moves out of the way.
Oh, got him up. He's gonna be able to keep him. He hit it, and he had him up here for a long time. And he got the pin.
And he picked him up. He picked him up pretty easy.
Oh, picked him up pretty easy, and then 2 or 3 steps.
Yeah, big power slam. Yeah. Strowman gets the win. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad match. I enjoyed it. Didn't expect that to be a long match.
No, I didn't expect it to be a long match either. Only so much you can do with two big brutes like that.
I thought it almost looked good. I think he's getting better.
That was nice. All right. So now I would say it's going to be the
Either be the women's or the tag.
Yep. I think it's probably going to be the tag with the Usos and I think was it the Brutes.
Yep.
I think that women's match probably going to be the co.
That's what that'd be my guess.
Marcus Fine, Bruiser, and Andre versus the Blackjacks was outstanding. I'm sure you remember that.
Yep. And I got to see the Blackjacks in person against Bruiser and Crusher in the 70s.
Almost done all the work.
He did all the work.
He did
really
all
did.
He did the most work in that match. Anthony says the match was lame. I'm sorry. Hey, everybody has their own opinion. That's what's great about wrestling. There's stuff for everybody in it. I didn't think it was that bad of a match.
Who said it was lame?
Anthony Price. One up here.
Oh, okay.
But no, I mean, I didn't think it was that bad of a match. It's kind of what I expected between two big guys.
Two big. That's what two big guys are going to do. I mean, I don't know what you want.
So
was it my favorite match on the show? No,
no, it wasn't my favorite match.
Did I think it was lame or terrible? I didn't think so.
No, I didn't think it was terrible, but it wasn't. Yeah, I didn't expect that match to be my favorite match.
No. I thought it almost looked good. I thought that's the best almost to look. And like Marcus said, that's a match that he, I don't want to say carried, but like I said, did a lot of the work.
So we got three matches left. Well, and I think all three of these matches are going to be good.
Yeah, I do too.
Interested to see what's going to happen in the main event. If it's going to be the tag team title match, Usos and the Brutes.
Yep.
Only thing that sucks about the Usos and the Bloodline is that Sammy's not going to be there.
No. Yeah, I agree.
Tell you what, this crowd in Saudi Arabia has been hot the whole show.
Yeah.
We the ones.
It's going to be interesting to see where they go with this story with Sammy and Jey Uso and Roman. There's different layers. Solo. Some people see Solo siding with Sammy, and they could be the ones that take the belts off them. There's a lot of different ways that this story can go.
So, Anthony asks, is the tag match for both belts or just Raw?
As far as I know, it's for both.
I'm assuming because it said, I think it said undisputed. So.
Yep.
Think the Usos retain?
Yeah, I'd be shocked if they lost because I think they want that match on SmackDown next Friday against
them and the New Day.
New Day trying to stop them from. I don't see the Usos losing right now. But it just depends where they're going with the story. I mean, if Roman was to lose today or lose soon.
Yeah.
Again, there's no reason for Roman to have the belt if he's facing The Rock, in my opinion.
See, Nate says he has a prediction: Logan Paul loses and then competes with Jake Paul for tag titles. I don't know. I just don't know if Jake Paul has had a desire to really commit to. Logan Paul is really committed to WWE on trying to get decent in the ring. With Jake Paul doing all the boxing stuff he does.
Let me throw out something, Chris. They keep talking about Paul and having metal. I don't know if you've seen it. Supposedly got metal screws in his hand and that knockout punch. What if he loses gives Roman the knockout punch. In theory, shows up and cashes in.
Yeah, you never know. I like those Brawling Brute shirts too.
Yeah.
I've always been a Pete Dunne fan as well.
Huge Pete Dunne fan. And I'll tell you, his partner has gotten better. I think he got moved up too quick. Of course, Vince likes big guys, but he's gotten better. I know a lot of people are mad at him because they blame him for Big E getting hurt. Unfortunately, injuries happen.
Oh yeah. Anthony Price says thinks Roman's going to lose to Cody Rhodes. Like I said earlier, I think it could be either Cody Rhodes or it could be Seth Rollins, and then setting up Seth Rollins and Cody taking the belt. Because there was going to be another match to that feud before Cody got hurt. You were talking about good strikers. He's another guy that's a good striker. Dunn.
Oh yeah.
Or Butch, whatever you want to call him. They grabbed their titles. They said they're leaving. What the hell? Get up and just decided he had to get up for a minute. Decided to throw the equipment around. Like when Butch does that joint manipulation and stuff. It's a. But I agree. I think the Usos win this match. Butch with like a Kimura lock. He's a mess today. So he's a mess today. Knocks equipment over and then phone goes off. Yeah, it's somebody from Minnesota.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Marcus. They were talking last night like that the winner of this was going to face the New Day in Indy.
Yep, that's what they said.
So they just said it on there as well.
Yep.
That was one parts of SmackDown I saw last night was when the New Day came out, and then the Bray Wyatt promo. Yeah, when Bray Wyatt supposed to be doing something today?
Yeah.
So we still have that.
Yep.
I'm gonna say I've been waiting on that. This has been pretty good so far.
Oh, all these guys are great workers, especially Dunn and the Usos. Like I said, the other guys is coming along. He's a former rugby player, where he came from.
That's nice. That's a nice tornado DDT. Both guys need to make the tag now. Both guys get the tag. Holland with some big shoulder tackles here. Damn, that was nice. A little different kind of slam there by Holland. It looked good. Hey, that'd be cool, wouldn't it, Marcus? Said have them street fight and fight over to the dub and back.
Look at this. How often do you see something like that?
Yeah.
Double backdrop. You don't see that very often. That dude's a strong dude.
Yeah. Only a 2 count.
There was a question of somebody.
He's going to do Sheamus's thing. What'd you say? Oh.
Yeah, that happened on Monday Night Raw where Roman Reigns knocked out The Miz. Super punched him. So could he be involved? That's a possibility.
Well, one of the Usos moved out of the way, but the other one took a big shoulder tackle. Ooh, he hit him on the way out. Hauling with a big right hand on Uso's way out. Here comes Dunn. I'll stomp on that hand. Stomp on the arm. On the still ropes. Or still steps, still ropes. Damn it. On with the cover. Only a 2 count. No, I think it's been pretty solid so far.
Yeah.
Holland with a big shot, but he fell back into his corner and tagged in Dunn.
There was a question online today. I know Marcus responded to it. Which move could you say that you would never, if you had 2 moves to pick from, a backdrop or a chop? Which one would you never want to see again? And like Marcus said, the chop is overused, and it is. But the one that I would, and I hate to say this, that especially on TV, not necessarily as much at the independent shows, or at least the ones we go to, is damn super kick.
Yeah, the super kick's used too much.
It was supposed to be a finisher.
Yeah.
A backdrop wasn't a finisher. A chop was not a finisher. So I don't have a problem people using it. But these finishers that get overused and not used as finishers is what kills me.
Yeah. Oh, Connor in the leg triangle.
You got the fingers.
He's trying to make that tag. Made the tag. Dunn don't realize that he's made the tag either. Gave him a super kick to the side of the head. Break the lock. Both Usos going up top.
Yeah, this could be it.
Ooh, Harlan breaks it up. Marcus says, yes, good point. Super kick is too redundant. Yeah.
It shouldn't be, but it is. It's a shame.
That was pretty nice. Both of them doing that splash off the top. It's pretty cool set they have there.
Yeah, it is.
Thing's pretty big. I didn't know that. Oh, working those fingers again. One, two. Oh, almost. It's close. And had the other Uso tied up where he couldn't break it up either.
See that? Shorty P's a new gunslinger champion.
Okay. Shorty P making some moves. Broke up the count. Now you got all 4 guys laying in the ring. This, tell you what, this has been been real good. Who's the legal? Do you know?
I honestly don't know.
I think Dunn is on that team. Or no, I think Holland is actually. Hell, it's been a little confusing.
Well,
Holland made a cover, but then Dunn made a cover as well. So it was never a tag. So I'm not even sure the referee knows who's legal. This Uso just tagged in. They don't know, or Dunn don't know it.
I think Jimmy just tagged in, but Jimmy's outside.
Yeah,
still.
Jimmy's the legal man for the Usos.
Ooh.
Did you see how his shirt was stuck around his legs?
Yeah. It's over.
Usos retained.
They hit their what they call the 1D, but off the top rope. That's a tribute to the Dudley Boys.
I really enjoyed that match. I thought it was a good match.
Good match.
Mark says also that Beaver Boys could split. They lost titles to the Russians.
Really?
After last week, they dressed like the Russians to win the title.
Yeah. The Usos keep their belts, and we'll be going in SmackDown next Friday to take on the New Day in Indianapolis.
Yeah, his shirt was wrapped around his legs. No. He was lucky and then calls him. He done the super kick. Yeah, he done that kick like that with the shirt around his legs.
How can you do that?
Phil and Lucy tonight. Joseph Guy, we the ones. Yeah, I do wish Sammy was going to be on this show because it's been. I think it's been pretty good show so far. What do you think?
Yeah, it's been pretty solid. It's been so far. I don't think it's been good as the last show, but I still think it's been good. And we still got a segment with Bray Wyatt and a couple of big matches. So we'll see if they can. I really enjoyed the last pay-per-view, Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
So I don't think this is over Extreme Rules, but and I like SummerSlam. I don't think this is as good as the last two, but we'll see. I mean, you still have some big stuff coming up, so we'll see. I think so far my favorite match, it's the AJ Styles and the Bullet Club against Judgment Day has been my favorite so far. But I said Bullet Club, but the original club.
Yeah. Hell of a, they got the Bullet Club going on in Impact now.
But Impact, it's in Japan. It's all over.
Lay your head down, goofball. He was sitting there falling asleep and going like this, trying to keep his head up. Lay your head down. Is Freddie gonna miss something?
Yeah.
Marcus says yes, 6-man best. Maybe ladies can outdo it. I think this match is gonna be good, and I think the main event's gonna be pretty good as well. This might be the Bray Wyatt thing before this match.
I think that's what I would do. I think I would do the Bray Wyatt thing, then the ladies match, and
No, it's been pretty good. Right now, they got some commercials going before we get ready for.
I say when the Bray Wyatt segment comes on, I think we should mute and so we can hear it.
Yeah, we can do that. What?
Any upsets happening in college football? Having the ladies match.
Okay. And they went to it pretty quick too.
Yep.
They've been showing the videos and all that stuff.
Iowa all over Purdue, 24-3. Ohio State struggling with Northwestern a little bit, 14-7, third quarter.
I had Iowa in my money line parlay, money line underdog parlay. We were just talking about that earlier, Joseph. Not sure about when Randy Orton's coming back.
I know his injury was a lot more severe than they originally thought. So
he said, "Laughing out loud, there will be chili, cornbread, and crackers at the Birdcage Brawl." Right now, he said they're going to BMFX. Yeah,
it'll be a little too cold for me for the Birdcage Brawl.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to looking like we're probably going to stay home that Saturday night and do a UFC. Or if we did anything, it would go to BMFX because I can't handle it. When it gets cold, I can't stay outside in the cold.
I can't either.
With my nerve and muscle issues, I start twitching and hurting worse. So when it's cold out, I don't go out very often.
Hey, Marcus, I didn't check it out. I mean, I know they made an announcement. Are they trying to charge anything for that match, or is it just a free match to go to the parking lot and check it out, or how are they doing that?
Yeah, I don't know if they're. This is a last woman standing match.
I believe so. I almost think you got to give the belt to Bailey here. What do you think?
Yeah, but, man. I hate to say that because I like Bianca, but I mean, yeah, just because as much Bailey's been, like you said earlier, as much Bailey's been losing.
I mean, if you're going to give her the belt, and they're still losing the last because they can.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that up in the sky.
That is really cool. I mean, there's ways that she could lose this match and still keep her strong.
Yeah. Marcus, did you see that? Marcus said he's leery about the brawl, concerned with safety. Is it legal? It will be out in someone's field with cars surrounding the fight area, lit by the headlights. Yeah.
That was the other thing. How would they wanted us? We was offered an opportunity to go maybe stream it, but where we going to get power? You know what I mean?
Internet.
And I don't like the cold. I know Chris can't handle the cold, and I don't like the cold. So,
But I'm going to agree. When they called me about it last night, I was the same as Marcus. I was a little leery about it.
I'll say it. I mean, I don't think there's anything. I said, Mark, I told Chris last night if they was going to do it, why not contact G.W.R and do it on their show the 26th? Do that match there and set things up for when they come back in Kokomo, and maybe work out a deal for some money or however. I mean, but I think that makes more sense than trying to go to a cornfield.
Well, and from what I understand, Shane or Kouser don't have nothing to do with what.
So the belt saying. But my thing is, they could have talked to Kouser, talked to King, and they could have worked out a thing that was beneficial for everybody.
No,
that's just my opinion. I mean,
like I said, I don't know what was going on there.
I have nothing in it.
Because first I was told, the way I took it, the title was going to be on the line. But then
what he announced
last night that wasn't going to be. But when I asked him about Kouser, he said Kouser wasn't involved in it. So I'd already told you, if we had decided to go before I knew anything, I was going to call Shane and talk to him.
Yeah, Shane would have to tell us he was cool with it.
Because he was the one, the reason I got involved.
Yep.
I mean, he was the reason we had a chance to go to AECW. So I'm not just going to do something to make him mad either. Marcus said we talked. We'd have trouble getting across the grass and field, non-title, cold, afraid we'd get arrested or raided. Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
Just doing something like that out in the field somewhere. Hey.
First of all, I went in the field. I'd have found me a staff. I did it in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I'd have found it somewhere that was okay, cool with it, not being an issue, and I did it in the parking lot. A lot safer for everybody. The field, well, that's just my opinion. You can do what you want.
Bailey getting out the kendo stick early.
Yep. The Pro Wrestling Illustrated came out with their top rankings for this year of women, and Bailey was number 2. I felt like she should have been number 1. Japanese wrestler was number 1. I don't know anything about her, so I mean I can't put her down or anything, but I don't see how Bianca's not number 1, personally. I mean, for what she done this year, and I'm not saying that she's the best female wrestler in the world. I'm not saying that necessarily, but just globally and everything, she's done more than Becky's out for a while. Charlotte.
Hey, we could do that. Mark said, "Hey, we could do it at Mike King's house tonight. He's not home."
Yeah, well, that's true.
That could be why Vinny didn't have no money. He paid the money to get everything set up at the house for a match.
Yeah.
Oh, man, them videos they've been putting out, been killing me.
Killing me too.
I love that poker chip one.
Yeah,
he said, "Wait a minute, are them your gimmick chips?"
Well, like watching the Abbott and Costello do. Oscar and Felix.
Bailey looking for another weapon.
The Odd Couple.
Oh, she pulled out a ladder.
That shook the whole house.
Did
you feel that?
Yeah.
The whole house moved.
Told you, it almost blew me over earlier. You know how my balance ain't nothing anymore. So tell them we can make videos too.
Yeah.
She having issues with her hand. She kept messing with something on them fingers.
Yeah, she ain't liking this.
Yeah, Bianca going over mess with the steel steps.
I'm trying to.
Pull her down by her hair. Damn wind here is crazy.
It is crazy.
Suplex on the outside. Referee starts to count. See if she's messing with her hand again. Bailey is. Set up a chair out here. Ooh, big forearm. She's going to do something off that rope.
So we're going around. Big clothesline.
Tells the referee to start counting.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree with that, Marcus.
Oh, yeah, I do too. Yeah, it's been funny, that's for sure. They've been killing me.
Barely breaking out the table.
Having a little bit of trouble getting that table set up.
Her hand's still bothering her.
Yeah, something's going on.
And I think her legs are messed up.
I was having trouble keeping the legs out. Oh, I'll try to suplex her through it.
Let's see one try.
Bianca blocks it. Ooh, big forearms. Now they're working their way up the entrance ramp.
I'm wondering about that. When you do a suplex and you're going up a ramp, I wonder how that affects your back.
Yeah.
It's not a flat surface; it's a tilted surface. So I wonder how that works out. I think it'd have to make it harder to do.
Yeah, you'd think. Oh shit! Went off the ramp there.
She went off the ramp.
I don't understand though. It's the last woman standing match. Why is the referee standing in between them? There's no rules here. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Referee kept keeping her back.
Yep.
That will make a lot of sense. She's allowed to go over and beat the hell out of her if she wants.
Oh, she took the
opened up the gate.
railing gate and smacked her in the head with the gate. They made that look good.
Yep.
I seen her messing with something. I didn't know the door opened on that. I didn't know what she was messing with.
Yeah, I didn't understand why the referee was staying in between them on that part. Bailey can use chairs, do whatever she wants. When Bianca wants to attack her, you're standing in between them.
Yeah, I mean,
don't make a lot of sense. Don't you think she would have turned the chair the other way? Ooh. Belair throws the chair at her, knocks her off the top rope.
I don't know about throwing chairs at somebody because that can go wrong.
Yeah.
Very easily. I guess it's on you to make sure you get your hand up. If you don't, I guess it's your fault.
It's like how you see them guys get hit with them chairs and it opens up and sticks over their head. Yeah. To me, that's crazy.
Ooh, she hit the back of her head on that ladder, man. When she pulled her out to the rope, she went straight back and she hit her head on the ladder, and I know she wasn't supposed to. That's why that referee's out there. That referee jumped out of that ring and hurried up and got out there.
Now she's under the steps. Yeah. Bailey putting the ladder over there, trying to keep her under there.
I don't see how that's going. Well,
yeah,
not going to help her too much.
Up to a 5 count. Now she's beating the hell out of her with the kendo stick.
Using the steps in a different way.
Yeah.
That's something different. I haven't seen quite like that. See what she should do though. She should crawl underneath the ring and come out the other side.
That's what I think is going to happen as he's counting.
Now she's messing with Michael Cole. She hates Michael Cole.
Back up to her feet. Oh, she catches the kendo stick this time. I figured that's what was going to happen. She's going to come out the other side of the ring somewhere. Oh, she's going to pick up them still steps. She's trying to pick it up.
It's almost that's a hard grip, man. Yeah. There's nothing to get a hold of there.
Yeah. It's on get the grips the other side. Through the still stares at her. Plants Bailey right on them steps.
Yeah, Bianca's really been the workhorse for WWE, really, because, I mean, with Charlotte been gone, Becky got hurt, Sasha been gone.
This is with the kendo stick. Bailey putting some space in between. Bailey heading to the back.
It looks like.
Bianca's following her with a kendo stick. Now, Bianca getting some payback with that kendo stick. She broke that kendo stick over her back.
Yeah, broke the end of it.
That kendo stick's been shattered.
Yeah, it's pretty much gone. Bailey to back.
Up on the staging.
On the stage, yeah.
This has been a good match.
Yeah, I figured it would be solid.
Yeah, so I think it's been real good so far. It's crazy.
I know it.
Sounds like it's going to blow the damn house down. Oh, Bailey gets back up and then falls. Bianca gets back up and falls. That reset the count, though, right?
Yeah. I thought she hit that Bailey in the back pretty good.
Yep. I think Bailey's, she's getting ready to do what I think she's getting ready to do. I think she's getting ready to do something crazy. Because if you notice, you don't see her. I wonder if she's...
Oh, she's got that equipment.
Equipment box. Yep. She shut her in this equipment box.
Yeah, but she should have locked it.
Yep. I thought maybe she was getting on top of this.
Oh, yeah, stand on top of it?
Or, well, no, like on top of the staging or something when she disappeared. She got a little bit of her weight.
Oh, her hair
got stuck in the. There, she got it out.
Yeah.
Lid shut and had some of her ponytail stuck in there.
She wasn't gonna be going nowhere.
She's gonna push that into her.
Let's get out of the way.
Yep. Oh.
Trying to hit her finisher. Nope. KOD, but she didn't get it. Oh, she's going for a submission.
Crossface.
Yeah, but I don't think there's no submission in this either.
No. I guess if
you have to pass out.
Yeah. And get a 10 count. Right?
Yep. Well, maybe there is submission. I mean, she's holding her hand up, but I didn't think there was. Smacking her in the back of the head.
Referee starts his 10 count. Is she gonna be able to get up? Joseph says Bianca is not one of his favorites, but she's definitely at the top of the women's division.
Yeah, I think she's top of the women's division.
Oh, yeah, the golf cart.
Oh, crap. I'll try to run her over.
kicked her out of the golf cart. The hell they got planned here? Now they're going to fight inside the golf cart.
I think they should get in there and both of them go off the stage with her.
She's going up on top of it.
On top of the golf cart. Both of them going on top of the golf
Is
cart.
that going to hold you guys?
I think that doesn't look that sturdy, man.
I was gonna say
That is part of it's already broken on that side.
I was going to say that's not built for people to be on top of.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to stand up. Hopefully, they don't stand up on that thing.
They're up on top of like a roof of a golf cart. Both of them are. And you can see
it's starting to break
inside. You can see it flexing. Well, that's what she's going to do. Now she's going to drive. She's going to drive her back to the ring. That's what the plan is, I think. We'll drive her down the entranceway. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Damn, she's moving pretty good too.
That's something I never thought I'd see.
Bailey's face.
Yeah.
They're not going to do what I think they're going to do. They're going to try to go off the top of this golf cart through that table, Dad.
I don't think they can stand on that, Chris.
I don't think so either, but that's what
she's going to pull her off. She's going to pull her off.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, and the table didn't break.
And she overshot the table a little bit, it looked like.
She could have hurt her neck on that.
I want to see a replay of that. I think she just barely hit the edge of the end of the table there.
You see where the table started to try to break, but it increased.
I think it's going to break this time.
It's going to break this time.
I don't see the replay of the first time that she hit the table.
I don't think they'll show it.
Belair's back in the ring. Referee's up to a 6 count.
I don't think she's going to make it. She's up.
He counted her as up. I think that table's holding her up more than anything.
That was a cool idea to have her pull her with her hair. It didn't quite work out, but the table didn't break. But
I don't think she hit the table solid.
She's breaking a bunch of chairs and throwing them into the ring. Still got a ladder in the ring also.
Yeah, I think this has been good.
Been solid. I like it.
Piling up the chairs. What's he thinking here? A body slammer on top of him. Oh, man, that's it. All right. Ain't no way.
Somehow that don't hurt.
She's going up top.
Go up top.
What's the chair on beside her supposed to do?
I'm not sure.
She placed that chair there. Oh,
for her to land on. She made that look good.
Yeah.
The referee counting fast.
Yeah. Yeah, why was he counting so fast?
Counting real fast, man. A lot faster than they normally do, seemed like to me.
Yeah, I think it was. What the hell is she thinking here?
Maybe try to trap her inside of it, maybe?
Big chair shot. Another big chair shot by Bailey.
Throwing her down on the
Yeah.
back of the chair. That's kind of.
Bianca blocks it that time, though. Going for a finisher, isn't she? Oh, son of a bitch. That was a weird landing.
That's pretty dangerous. I'll try to trap her in there.
Oh, put it under the ropes where
That
it
makes
can
sense.
open up.
That makes sense.
Yep. And look, he ain't counting as fast there as he was when he was counting on Bianca.
No.
He was when Bianca was down, he was counting fast as hell the last time.
Yeah, he's still going pretty quick.
Yeah, but I don't think it was as fast.
9. She's not going to make it.
Yep, 10. Bianca wins. That was a good match. I enjoyed that.
It was good, but I don't understand what they're doing with Bailey.
I thought it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. I like the finish. I like trapping her like that. I've never seen that before.
Bailey's face when she was driving, when they were coming down that ramp with that golf cart, killed me.
Cool. Look at this, Chris.
Yeah. Oh,
that was a rough landing.
Well, Bailey kind of put her hand down and moved the chair, and I don't think it helped when she done that.
Yeah.
What just happened?
I think we lost power.
We didn't lose power because we might have lost something with the TV. We lost power to the TV.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I
mean, I know we didn't lose power, but
yeah. I don't know what the hell happened.
Marcus loved it. It was a unique finish. It was a unique finish.
The replay I wanted to see. I'm probably gonna get. Now we gotta wait for to see what's going on here with the TV.
At least it happened at the end of the match. It was over. The match just finished. Wasn't right.
Yeah.
Didn't miss the ending.
I don't know what the hell. That was weird as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Getting it pulled back up. But Bianca gets the win, retains the title. I thought it was, I really enjoyed it.
I like that match.
Oh, right, getting it pulled back up here. I wanted to see a replay of where she went through that, or the first time she hit that table, but I don't know if they were going to show it or not. But I ain't going to see it now. That's not where I went to. Come on.
Well, Ohio State having all kinds of trouble with Northwestern. 14-7 in the fourth quarter.
I mean, I think Michigan might beat Ohio State.
TCU trying to hang on. They're up 20-17 on Texas Tech. Still a lot of time in the fourth quarter, though.
I had TCU. What's TCU up?
By 3.
I had them at the -8.5.
North Carolina's up 10 on Virginia, 31-21. Still about 11 minutes in the fourth quarter.
I have North Carolina. All right, got to back up on the TV. So be ready for the next match. Was what, the main event?
Main event.
And then, Bray Wyatt's supposed to be
there.
Bray Wyatt.
Last I heard.
We'll see what's going up. I think this is going to be the Bray Wyatt thing because all the lights just went out.
A little bit of upset. Wisconsin up 20-3 on Maryland.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt getting ready to come out. Oh, got dark. Yeah, if he gets out here where he's going to talk, we'll mute for a minute so we can hear what he's saying, and then we'll come back. And we'll still be on. You just won't be able to hear us until after he gets done talking. That way we can hear what he's saying.
Yeah, so we know what's going on a little bit.
Looks like he's getting ready to come out the door, maybe. Tell you what, the effects, the way that their fog and the effects they use to make that stuff, man, they're good at it. Waiting to see what's going to happen here. It's dark. There's somebody walking out. I'd say it's Bray with the lantern. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is sweet.
You think he's gonna walk all the way down the ring?
Probably. I thought they might do this before the women's match, just because you know how long it takes Roman to get to the ring.
Yep.
Which I think I don't mind it. A lot of people do. I don't mind that. It's just it's part of his performance and build up.
Well, look how long, like the Undertaker. Look how long it took the Undertaker to get to the ring. Nobody ever complained about that.
No,
it's part of the character. Well, just like Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
His entrance takes a while.
Yep.
I do like the way they brought him back, where he's more like just himself. I think it's been pretty cool. I'm glad he's back, though, because I was always been a fan of his.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, going in just one match left. What do you think so far of the pay-per-view? I think it's been pretty good.
I think it's been solid.
My bad, premium live event.
Premium live event. Right now, I like the Extreme Rules better, but we'll see what this segment and the main event brings. But I've been I've liked it. I'll tell you what, even that last NXT was really good.
Yep.
WWE's been on the road, did a pretty good job. The last ever since WrestleMania, their pay-per-views have been really good. I can't complain at all. And I thought that last WrestleMania was one of the best ones they've had in a long time. I think maybe a top 5 WrestleMania.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Definitely one of the more entertaining ones. A lot of good wrestling, had a lot of big moments. That Sami Zayn match, whoever thought that I would like a Jackass match, but I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it was good. Well, Bray's in the middle of the ring. Looks like he's getting ready to.
Yeah, I think he's going to speak.
All right. We're going to mute for a second so we can hear what Bray Wyatt says, and then we'll unmute right after he gets done talking. All right. Okay, I was a different promo,
It's definitely different. I don't know exactly where they're going with it.
but Marcus says, "What do you feel was the worst WrestleMania?"
The worst WrestleMania? Well, I don't know.
So now we got just the main event left. I was hoping something big was going to happen there with Bray. Really didn't show much.
They're going slow with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the worst WrestleMania would be.
Of course, Survivor Series is the same day as the DCCW show.
Yeah.
Why? They've done that a couple times now, scheduled the same day as the pay per view.
Yeah, they've done that SummerSlam and a few of them. Well, at one time, most of the WWE pay-per-views are on Sundays. They've switched them to Saturdays. Well, I don't know what the worst. What do you think, Chris?
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Going back and looking at some of the old ones, I tell you, really, WrestleMania, was it 2 or 3, Marcus, that was in 2 different places? I think it was 2. It had 2 main events, and it was in 2 different cities. I wasn't after going back and watching it, I wasn't a big fan of that one.
This is going to be, I think this will be interesting main event here. Logan Paul and Roman Reigns be the next match.
I think a lot of people think the best WrestleMania might be the one that had Hogan and Andre, just because of the spectacle and the crowd and everything.
So this is going to be a little over a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
Usually,
I figured it was going to be 3.5 hours. Well, it's 2:57 by the time Roman gets the ring. It'll probably be 3:10. So.
Yeah, Mount Wins is crazy.
Another one of my favorite WrestleManias, first favorite, was the one where Daniel Bryan won the belts.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, the fans didn't give them much choice about that.
No.
I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
That's the thing that I know some people don't like about Paul or like Paul, but I'll give him his respect because from everything I've heard, he works his ass off.
Yeah, I heard he's worked very hard, taking it serious.
Marcus, fine. I'm sorry. Did you say which was your first? Got about 3 things going. He said, worst, not first. Worst. And then Nathaniel said WrestleMania 21 was his least favorite. I'm thinking he's saying for the year of 21, since he said for 2022. Then he put 21, not 2022. But I'm trying to remember that WrestleMania a couple of years ago. Well, yeah, for 21, I didn't think that was a bad WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 21.
But no, I think WrestleMania 2020 in 2021 is the one is what he's saying. I think that was terrible.
A lot of people would say the one with the pandemic, not the fans, which I think they, under the circumstances, I thought they did a great job.
Yeah,
but no fans makes it very difficult.
Oh yeah, it makes it a lot different. Sure does. No, I thought they done a good job that year for not having for the circumstances.
Yeah.
Logan Paul. Marcus Fine said WrestleMania 2 worst, with WrestleMania 8 and Indy's second worst.
Okay. The two, I agree. After going back and watching it as a younger dude, I didn't think it was real bad. But then after going back and watching it later on, I didn't think 2 was very good.
Daniel McCurt saying Edge versus Roman versus Daniel Bryan. I guess that WrestleMania, I guess, is the one he
didn't like. I thought that was a pretty good WrestleMania. Man, I'm not saying it was one of the best, but I thought it was a pretty decent WrestleMania.
I need to bring another WrestleMania back to Indy.
Yeah, I wish they would. The one with the Ultimate Warrior and Hogan, that was Toronto, wasn't it?
I think so.
I think that was Toronto. That wasn't a great match. It was a good story, but it wasn't a great match. But
yeah.
Marcus, what's your favorite WrestleMania?
Ball's having a good time, isn't he?
Yep. I wouldn't be shocked to see the Miz end up being involved because he was on TV Monday night offering to help Roman.
And you have the Paul and Miz feud that they had.
Yep. And they were tag team partners and won a WrestleMania match together.
Yep. His ring gear looks pretty cool. Savage versus Warrior at WrestleMania 7 was good. I don't have a favorite WrestleMania as a whole, but I got matches I love.
Yeah. Probably a lot of people. Which one is it, Chris? Is it 17? A lot of people say their favorite. The one with Stone Cold The Rock. A lot of people like a lot. The one that had Stone Cold and really kind of helped make Stone Cold. Bret Hart had him in the sharpshooter when he passed out.
Yeah.
That was at a WrestleMania. It might have been 14. I can't remember. One of my favorite matches is that Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart Iron Man match. That was really good. Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle match they had. I forget when that was on, but that was
Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair had it.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite matches. Period. This story of it, one of my favorite of all time. Of course, the one with Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, the first one and the second one, were really good.
Paul Heyman.
Heyman's great.
I love Paul Heyman.
How he's so careful with his hands. Facial expressions.
Mark said yes. Brett versus Stone Cold, double hill face turn, blood pouring out of Austin.
Yep.
Daniel said he likes when Daniel Bryan won the belt or when Seth Rollins cashed in the Money of the Bank contract and won the title.
That was a pretty good WrestleMania. I think that was on the same one, wasn't it? If I remember right.
I like that one too, Marcus. Owen versus Brett at 10.
Yep, that was really good. One of my favorites. Good match, but great storytelling.
Yep.
I just wish people a lot of the younger fans just don't understand the storytelling and they're missing a lot. And I wish they like what they like, and that's I can't put them down for it.
Oh yeah, that one was real good too. Ramon and HBK ladder.
Yep.
You're right. He don't get in no hurry, does he?
Nope. Told you the match wouldn't start till probably 3:10. It's 3:07. He's not in the ring yet.
Yeah. I know who you meant, Marcus Razor.
Too.
To me, that's still one of the best ladder matches that there's been. That match was awesome. Yeah, Razor Ramon.
Marcus, what's some of your favorite feuds of all time? One that comes to mind to me, I like Bud Dog. I was a big Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer fan, and him and Tommy Rich. But then Snuka and Piper I really enjoyed it. Of course, Dusty and Flair had lasted forever. If Rhodes was still alive, it'd probably still be going.
He said, laughing out loud, in the three-way tag match last night, it seemed like 15 before anyone made contact. Like, what? We was at a show. And there was
Summit Pro.
I don't think Marcus wasn't at that show.
Wasn't at that show.
And it was that Iron Man match, and we had this little boy that was with us. Well, they met. Yeah, they got.
I think they know who Sam is.
Yeah,
Sam Mitchell.
Yeah, Sam wanted his commentary with us sometimes. Well, his little cousin came with him that day, and he was 8 years old, something like that. And he was not on the commentary with us, but he was standing over beside us, and our mics was picking up everything he was saying. But these guys, it was an hour-long match. So, it kind of started out slow. They really hadn't done nothing. He said, "This match is terrible. Are you guys even going to do anything?"
And you could hear it over the mics, and I was cracking up laughing. But then by the end of the match, he was loving it. It was the greatest match I've ever seen because they did a hell of a job. But it was pretty funny.
The guys came over by the table and he said, "Are you guys even going to do anything?" I was like, "Damn."
So this is horrible. And I'm like,
he did, but yeah. Once it got going, he was loving it.
Yeah, threw a table and he got come unglued.
It was a great match.
It was a great match.
It was a great match. It was.
Yeah, Flair and Steamboat. Yeah. Flair and
he said Sting versus Rude.
Yeah, Flair and Terry Funk had a pretty good one too.
Oh, Cactus Jack and Terry Funk used to have a pretty good rivalry going on.
Mankind and Undertaker.
Yep. Never forget when he threw him off the top of that damn cage. Yeah. That was crazy.
That was nuts.
And then get back up there and get thrown through the damn cage. two thought coming out of the fucking nose and shit. I mean, that was crazy.
310. I told you 310. There's no starting the match.
Funk versus Lawler in Mid South.
Yeah.
What Marcus said. Well, here we go. Main event.
Now they got them listed about not too far off on height, but they said that I think they said Roman weighed 255 or 265. They said I think Paul weighed 205.
Yeah, I had TCU winning that game. Nate said TCU was winning. That was actually one of the picks I gave out. You know, you think WWE is going to break the internet and have Paul win?
I think it'd be pretty cool to do it.
Oh, people go crazy.
They'd go crazy.
Especially if there ain't no way they're going to let him win clean.
No.
Now, if he won clean, everybody, a lot of people would go nuts.
I don't think he'll win. I think it'd be cool, like I said before, to have Paul lose, hit him with that big knockout punch, and have Theory come out and cash in.
Yeah.
That'd break the internet too, Chris.
Yep. Shoving each other. Rain looks back at Paul Heyman like, hey, this dude just pushed me like that. Look, man, them fans are going crazy.
Yeah, they are.
And for people that don't know much about Logan and Jake Paul, they were good amateur wrestlers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is totally different amateur wrestling, but they have an athletic background.
Yeah.
Right there, he just showed it. Nice fireman's carry. You can tell by the way he even done it because he took a penetration step and everything.
Yep.
Look at Paul Heyman up.
Yeah, I expect I expect Roman to win also.
Yeah, I think he'll win, but I just think it'd be kind of cool just because it'd break the internet if something like that happened. Roman outside taking a break.
He went for that big punch and missed.
Yeah.
I'm glad it missed because if it didn't miss, he'd have knocked him in the next week.
Yeah, he swung that.
You couldn't have swung any harder than that.
He said, watch Jake Paul give Jey Uso a knockout punch. Roman getting out of the ring, regroup, he's getting back in now. But yeah, Paul put everything he had behind that swing. Big Georgia Tennessee football game starting here in a few.
Yep.
Paul's trying to fight out of that corner. Roman, big body shot. We'll go for a suplex. Only on one count.
I love Roman talking and facial expressions and attitude.
Paul Heyman over at he kills me, man. He's so good. Paul was shots to the body. That was pretty nice. Nice.
Oh, the dude's worked his ass off, man.
Nice leapfrog into.
There's no doubt he can be he could be a very good pro wrestler. There's no doubt about it. Whether people like it or not, that he's not spent 10 years on the independents or whatever, it is what it is.
He's an athletic guy, and he's put some work in to get to. We've seen that more today than usual. Referees like grabbing the wrestlers and like trying to keep them in the ring. Which Paul just went to the other side and got out. Throws him over the railing. That was good. That was good work by the cameraman there.
Yeah.
You never saw him coming.
The only reason I knew he's coming because his facial expression, Roman's facial expression. That's the only reason he knew it.
So he's been over there like that for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah,
he moved. Oh, that was nice.
That was nice.
That was real nice. Showing off some of his athletic ability.
Pretty hard clothesline too.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah,
I don't think he could have done that much harder.
No, he definitely laid it in, didn't he?
He had so much momentum. I don't think he had any choice. I don't think he could have slowed it down.
Oh, I agree, Marcus. Marcus said this is definitely living up to main event status.
Oh yeah. I don't think Triple H would put him in this spot if he didn't think he could do it.
I mean, I know that move missed, but look how high he got off that springboard. Yeah. He's an athletic dude.
He's a hell of an athlete. There's no doubt he could do this full time and make a lot of money.
Oh yeah,
and do well for WWE or any wrestling promotion that wanted him. There's wrestlers in the ring right now that can't do that.
No.
A lot of people said, well,
he said Triple H kept Goldberg off card, laughing out loud because Goldberg is usually on these Saudi Arabia cards.
Yeah, that's true. I think his contract's up with WWE.
That needs to be up.
Yeah, I agree.
I was never a real big Goldberg fan. Oh.
He came in at the right time and caught fire at the right time.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not saying he was terrible or anything. He just never was my cup of tea. That's something Roman's gotten a lot better at too.
Yeah, a lot of people complain this. Well, they're trying to make Logan Paul a good guy, and he's really a heel. I don't think it really makes a difference facing Roman because Roman's not your typical heel.
Yeah,
because he's loved by so many people too. So I mean, it don't make a difference. Now, some situations it would. This I don't think it does.
Yeah, no, I agree. Nice with that chin lock, kind of wearing them out. Okay. Look, Paul fighting out over here.
Wearing them out with them kind of like clotheslines in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Another big clothesline. Only a 1 count.
Roman's starting to get frustrated a little bit. Heyman, look at Heyman just staring at Paul. I can't believe that he stood there staring at him for 2 minutes straight there because he kicked out.
Going right back to that. It's a reverse chin lock. He's talking shit the whole time.
Talking all kinds of shit.
Look at Paul Heyman over here. And then look, once Logan Paul starts getting up,
he can't believe it. Paul's doing a real good job with his facial expressions, selling. He's doing a real good job so far.
Oh, that was nice.
It's not easy to do.
No.
Of course, I mean, perfectly timed between him and Roman, but that's not easy to do.
Didn't make it look that good.
No, that's a difficult move. That's why you don't see that exact move very often.
Well, the key is there, like you said, the timing between the two guys has to be on.
That's a lot of trust. Again, that's not easy to do.
Well, you know, he's worked with Shawn Michaels and them guys. So I mean, they weren't, like you said, they weren't going to put him in here if they didn't believe that he was ready and could do it.
And like I said, they had injuries because I think they had a program with Randy Orton and Roman was going to happen too, and that didn't happen. So
that was a pretty hard back elbow.
Yeah. Oh, he's legit throwing his stuff in. There's no doubt about that. I'm sure they told him, throw your stuff. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that was nice too. Paul with the cover. It's a 2 count.
Yeah, probably about a strong 2.5. It's pretty close.
I thought in that sequence they was going to push him into the referee, and then there was going to be some kind of interference or something.
This match has went 15 minutes so far.
Both guys back up to their feet. Roman with a kick to the gut. Oh, got him with a kind of like a Superman punch.
A punch or a forearm, one or two.
Yep. Now they're both guys laid out in the middle of the ring. Kick up my ball.
Heyman.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Kick up my ball, and then Paul Heyman went nuts. You can't waste time either. He's going up top. Crossbody.
You get it perfect.
Standing moonsault. Ooh, that was close.
Look at Paul. Heyman's great. Look at it. He does a dumbfounded look.
He's not a little guy to be doing a standing moonsault. Man. He's a pretty big dude, especially tall. Fans are loving it.
Crowd's into it. Wasting time though.
Yeah. We'll go for that big punch. I don't know. Now he's tuning up the band.
Yep, he's been training with Shawn Michaels.
Went for a big boot, looked like. Roman catches him, plants him. Basically a rock bottom. On a 2 count out. Hey, what's it been good?
Been real good.
He went more for like a big boot than he did a super kick. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Up to this point, Logan Paul's done a great job.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's been real solid. Real solid. What are you angry about, Nate?
Who's angry? Who's angry?
I don't know. Nate put an angry face up there. He's been in here talking to us, although maybe he's mad about the match. I think it's been a real good match.
It's been real solid.
Marcus Fine said Heyman going to stroke out.
Oh, there's a punch.
Big punch. He swung that pretty damn hard, too.
Another one, and
he got him good with that. Oh, that was close.
Oh, that was close.
Oh,
that you don't get any closer than that.
No.
And I'll tell you what, them two good punches, them punches good.
Yeah.
And then Roman's selling like crazy. Roman's not moving at this point. Now he's putting his hand up to his jaw, trying to move his jaw.
Yeah, I saw an angry face up there also. I was like, what the hell? Who's angry? Unless he's not liking this for some reason, but I think it's been a real good match so far. Good. Roman trying to roll out of the ring.
He's trying to stop him. Yep, that was good storytelling there. Trying to stop him because he knows don't want him out of the ring because he can't pin him outside the ring. Yeah. Little things make a big difference.
Heyman. Logan Paul going down after him. He's looking at one of them announce tables.
About threw that thing too far. About threw it into the crowd.
If I'm an announcer, I don't think I'd be that close. The commentary guy sitting up there that rail, I think I'd move with him farther.
He's gonna go up on the top rope, Chris.
That's what I was gonna say. Is he getting to go up on the top rope? That's one of his friends. One of the guys that was with him.
Yep.
He has a phone.
Wasting a lot of time.
Yeah, wasting time. We'll take the phone up with him.
This is probably what's going to cost him here.
Going up top.
Say Roman gets out of the way.
And this is a pretty good jump here.
Good jump.
It's a long way. It's a long way
I said
away.
he's gonna get out of the way. He's gonna crash and burn.
Oh,
he took it.
It got it. And got it pretty. It was good. He made it look good. That's not a short jump at all. I thought I thought Roman was gonna move out of the way as well.
I did too. Okay, hit it much better. Maybe maybe an inch or two, maybe up more in the chest, maybe, but the Usos are out.
Well, them are two of his guys. Where's his brother at? You know what I mean? His brother ain't out here sitting with them guys.
The Usos have pulled them two guys that are friends of Paul and they're outside the ring, but they pulled them from the crowd and beating on them.
Gave one of them a super kick. Damn.
Slinging him around.
Damn.
That was a super kick. That one was.
They took his damn head off with that one. Threw him into it. You figure Jake Paul's will be coming out now, you would think. I don't know. He wasn't sitting over there with them guys. No. That's why
Somebody's coming.
Yep, Jake Paul.
Somebody said earlier that you might see Jake Paul and them go up against Usos for tag team eventually. Maybe that's a possibility.
Yeah, I wonder if Jake's been doing any kind of training. You know what I mean? He might have been since his brother's been there. He might have been doing it. Like I said, they travel together a lot. So. We'll see if he's.
Oh, he just took a punch.
You can tell he don't look as fluid.
No.
So he hasn't.
It was just just two punches.
Yeah, he hasn't been putting the whole training in yet.
Logan Paul's got Roman back in the ring, got him in the middle. He's going up the top rope again.
Looking for another frog splash.
He hits it.
Nice, too. Oh, man, that was close. You can't get no closer than the last couple of counts, man.
2 9/10.
Hey, people, you can say what you want that he's not a real wrestler or this or that, but Logan Paul's put on a damn show so far in this match. You can't do that much better.
No.
He's put on a show in this match. It's been a hell of a match. Oh, something else is coming out. Something's happening. Solo. That's the only thing I don't like. You don't really need to play music.
They all do it.
I know.
They all do it.
You know what I mean? Like even when Jake Paul came out, you didn't need to have music just come running down the ring.
Run down to the ring and be in a hurry.
Yeah.
It's been going on forever.
That's all
wrestling promotions do it, and I don't like it.
That's that'd be my only complaint so far about this match. He's getting ready to get laid out by Solo. Now we got all kinds of people from the back trying to keep Solo and Jake Paul away from each other. Got one of the Usos on the other side of Paul here. Both Usos.
Yep.
Paul's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. Over the top.
On the Usos.
Yep.
Tell you what, man. Paul's done a lot of work in this match. You know?
Yeah.
Does he get caught here?
Yep,
Superman punch. Probably what, spear now?
Yep. Got him with the spear.
That's it.
That was a good match. Real good match. Real good match. And I'll tell you what, I think Logan Paul had a good showing. A real good showing.
Great showing. I wouldn't even say good. I'd say great showing. A really good match. It was probably
I'm gonna put that
25 minutes long.
That was my match of the match of the show.
Match of the show. I agree.
I really liked that 6-man earlier as well, but this right here was awesome.
Yeah, 6-man, the tag.
And not only was the showing that Logan Paul made, like you just mentioned, he'd done a lot of work in that match.
Yeah, he did. They made him look. I mean, it was set up to make him look good. He lost, but it made him look good. He didn't get crushed.
And look at that leap. You can tell he's put in a lot of work. That's for sure. That was good. I like the way they done it. He done a good job. He done a good job selling things.
Oh yeah.
And don't get me wrong. Roman done a great job too, making him look good as well.
Yeah.
Because Roman was selling and all the stuff. But it was. Yeah, I thought it was a good match. Real solid show.
Pay-per-view.
Real solid show. I thought the women's match was good. I thought this match was real good. That 6-man match was way up there.
I agree with Marcus. I love the finish of the ladies' match.
Yeah.
Something different. I even think that it didn't get pulled off, but with her trying to pull her off the top of that golf cart, the image of her, Bailey on top of it, like you said, was pretty cool. And then when it flip her off, she didn't go. You know, sometimes tables don't break.
Yeah. Look at that crowd. That crowd.
I thought it was really well done. I thought there's some really good stuff in here in this pay-per-view. This was the match of the night for me. Again, I like the 6-man. I thought the tag was good. I thought the ladies tag team match was really good. I liked it.
Yep.
They do allow that a lot of help. That was more of a distraction. Really, the help didn't help him.
Yep.
He got out of the ring and then come back in and got caught. But
oh man, Paul Heyman is awesome.
The big question is, who's next for Roman now? Who's the next challenger?
Yeah.
That's a big question.
Marcus said, still want to see Roman wrestle without any help, start to finish. Yeah, don't see that very often at all. But no, I thought that was real good. Though.
Yep. Athletic as he is, I'd like to see him and Seth Rollins go at it. Paul and him.
But no, I thought it was a real solid show.
Yep.
I agree. I thought main event was good. We want to thank everybody for watching. Still don't know what you were angry about, Nate, but I'll figure that out one of these days. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Like on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. Like and follow on Facebook and Twitch as well at Gonzo Sports Room. Also do the same for the All Sports All Plays Network as well. We will be Monday. We'll be back with our regular slate of shows. 9 a.m. in the morning. We have Around the Bases. Talk baseball. Talk about the World Series because by then we'll have a World Series champion. 3 p.m. Eastern, we have Easy Money, a sports betting show. My picks have been hot this week. Been pretty hot this week. I was 18-6 going into yesterday. So got a lot of shows. Got Gonzo and the Judge at 11 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be at a wrestling show tomorrow. Don't know if we'll be live or not yet. If we're not live, we'll air it Monday night. So, but we appreciate everybody joining us. Hope everybody enjoyed the show.
Yep.
Everybody enjoy your Saturday. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, and we will see you guys on Monday. But everybody have a great day. Stay safe.